Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! How's everybody's weekend?
Good. Yeah. A lot of tequila.
Cinco de Drinko?
Cinco de Mayo Day was yesterday.
Oh, shit, it was.
Yeah.
Dang.
Bunch of Coronas and
tequila.
We had a bunch of basketball and beef this weekend. A lot to discuss on the show. What's going on? All right. we on that energy today? Let's good. Let's get it.
They're not like us.
They got to move around.
They're not like us. You gonna make me crip walk in the middle of the show, man. You better stop.
In Tim's?
not with them big ass.
Tim's.
Not with them Tim's.
Bring New York to LA, just like that.
Well, this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What it do?
We got the khakis out here. Okay, West Coast. I get it. I see what's going on. We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, back on the couch representing Tough Crowd. The Slam Tough Crowd collab. I like it. Okay.
Ooh, let me see that.
Tough crowd, you know.
Hey, that's tough.
To get into my school, certain things you got to do.
I'm trying to get an academic scholarship.
That's tough. I like that.
And we got the dream killer, Rashad McCants, back on the couch. You wasn't trying to get that braided up before the show?
You just go.
Here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Knicks got another 40-piece from Jalen Brunson to knock off the Sixers, but did Brunson's performance in this series solidify him as a superstar? The Mavs sent the Clippers to Cancun with a series-clinching Game 6 win, but will the Clippers run it back with their big three? And Ant-Man and the Wolves stole Game 1 in home court from the Nuggets, but what does Denver need to do to avoid going down 0-2? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. You heard that right, a whole $100 deposit match when you download the Underdog Fantasy app and use promo code GIL right now. Still giving away a free pick'em for those in need to help get you some bread for this summertime. And we do Mostly Fans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use that question on the show, you get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com and we use that video on the show and you are a part of the Underdog Fantasy family, you get a $100 bonus to your account. If you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, every day, Monday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. So 2 playoff games tonight. So we're gonna go around the couch, get one pick 'em from everybody that they like. This will make the Gil's Arena pick 'em for the night. So fade us or rock with us if you like the picks, Gil. This is your show. So we're gonna start with you. What you rolling with tonight?
Siakam, 1.5 rebounds in the first quarter. Take the higher.
You going higher, you think?
Yeah.
It's gonna be some bricks tonight, or you just gonna be out there getting it?
I mean, these two.
Because one is so close to none. Rashad, who you rolling with? Knicks Pacers?
I'm gonna go with Knicks, and I'm gonna go with Jalen Brunson, 35 higher.
Ooh, 35.5 higher.
Yep.
Spicy. But you think he's gonna continue this 40-piece?
Absolutely.
40-piece streak? Okay.
Absolutely.
Mr. B, who you rocking with?
I'm going with Jalen Brunson. I think he's at 29.3 points or something.
29.5. So he's got different
higher. Yeah.
different options. The more you go with the points, the more you could potentially win.
Wait, huh?
So they got the spicy picks now. So if he drops over 29.5, you get, I think, like a 0.85
Higher.
X on your joint. But if he goes higher than 35.5, you get the boost on it.
So he has a 29.5 and you have him at 35?
5.5, yeah. They give you different options now. They're getting spicy.
Okay.
It's a lot
Get some more.
It's good now. Yeah.
Life is good out here. And I'm going to go with OG Anunoby, higher 1.5 three-pointers made in the game. He has made 2 or more threes in 3 of his last 4 games. It's going to be a lot of bucket getting in this game tonight. So fans, you got to choose between the 2 Brunsons. You know, if you risky like Rashad, you want to go with that 35.5 and maximize your bread, or roll with Brandon's 29.5.
Either way, man. It's going to be some bucket getting.
It's going to be some bucket getting.
There's going to be some points thrown on that board, so that's a good thing.
All right, we got a lot of basketball to discuss, but we got to talk about the biggest news in the rap game this weekend that had all of our undivided attention. So the Kendrick Drake beef got turned up like an oven. with both releasing multiple tracks going at each other. There was a lot to keep up with, so here's the timeline, courtesy of our friends at All right, here we got the updated timeline. So Kendrick finally responded to Drake's push-ups and tailor-made freestyle by dropping Euphoria last Tuesday at 8:24 a.m. West Coast time, then followed up with 6:16 in LA on Friday during the Wolves-Nuggets game. Drake responded shortly after with Family Matters, but Kendrick stole the momentum less than an hour later by dropping Meet the Grams. That may or may not have had factual information in that one. And on Saturday, Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, featuring a mustard beat that became an instant West Coast classic that had grown men crip walking once again. Sunday, Drake released The Heart Part 6, claiming that the OVO mode was planted to give Kendrick false information, including that Drake had an 11-year-old daughter. It's a lot to keep up with. It was enjoyable and entertaining. I don't care who y'all thought won or lost. We got a lot of Drake stands out there, Kendrick stands out there going at each other. But we've seen rap beefs throughout the year. Are we witnessing the greatest rap beef in real time?
Yeah.
Nothing like this, right? I mean,
This is nothing like, this is like, for the sport of hip hop, like, bro, this is like the greatest battle ever. Like, just to say that I was here to witness this, like all these songs, like every day, everybody's on on edge, waiting.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like I said, no matter what side you're on, there's bangers coming from both sides. Like,
They hooping.
they out there hooping.
They
They
hooping,
have to
man.
get buckets back and forth, man. I mean, you know. I mean, when it comes to this, I guess music itself, there's not two artists that can say they went back and forth with each other like this level, right? You did a song on your album, another person did a song on his album, right? 2 years apart or whatever, but you know, for a week, 2 weeks, you know, between the two, they dropped, what, 7 songs?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who can claim that Dave beef was better than this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mr. McCann.
It's a sad day.
Why is it a sad day?
Sad day. Because to me, it wasn't no beef. It was really just an ass whooping, you know, belt to ass. You know, you want to come over here, you want to take a shit in my yard. You think I ain't going to do nothing about it? Let me tell you something, little boy. Family matters. No matter if you Jaleel. No, family matters no matter if you Stefan or you Steve. We know you still white, Jaleel.
No love for Stefan or Phil?
Don't let it go over your head. So just let me tell y'all something. When it comes to Kendrick Lamar, I told y'all, when the first shit dropped, I said, man, when Kung Fu Kenny get his shit together, it's gonna come together. I don't think this is a battle. I think this is lopsided, and he still got more. When you want to strike a chord, you want to go to war, this will happen. This will happen. You're not like us.
One-sided?
One-sided.
Okay. So from him, I guess his answer is no. So who's the best rap beef then, in your mind?
So are you rolling with this? Do you at least appreciate the rap beef? I know you're on Kendrick's side, but do you at least appreciate what Drake is doing on his side?
He can't.
You can't.
He can't.
Because he says one-sided. So the question was, who is this the best rap beef that we have?
This is the best collection of music we had in a short period of time.
Okay, there we go.
In real time.
Yeah.
We're all older gentlemen. We've seen this throughout the decades. Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, et cetera, et cetera.
See, that's what it said. We can't say Biggie, Tupac.
I'm just talking about a beef, but
what I'm saying, because what did Biggie drop?
Nothing.
Yeah, so Biggie never dropped anything for it to go back and forth. Right? It
who
was just
shot
hit him
you
up.
or no?
Who shot you?
Oh,
They saying it was who shot you sound like.
But that's what I said. They already said they already claimed that was before it even happened. So, like, that's coming out of Biggie's mouth. So if he said this wasn't about him, then we can't just say it is.
Okay.
So that was just a one-sided thing. Drake versus what? Meek. That was just a one-sided thing because Meek never really came out with any music to go.
Well, not at this. I mean, you know, I think that
I'm
was
just
good
saying
in that moment. But
when you're
what we're witnessing now is
when you're talking about, even if you say Kendrick's out there scoring 81 and Drake is on the other team, if he's scoring 60, they're both balling, right? It don't matter. They're both scoring buckets. It's not like someone scoring 100, others scoring 2. They're both out here getting buckets at the same time. So from that, I mean, you got Beanie Siegel and Jada Kiss, maybe? Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
50 Cent and Ja Rule, when they was, you know.
I mean, Drake and Pusha.
That wasn't really, you know. Yeah, Doobie and then boom, and then nothing ever back. Like that's what I said. I don't. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard when this is all settled. Like when people saying this person won, it can't be a winner if they're still going, right? When one of them taps out, or you know, they just both.
I think he did. I think Drake did on the last.
That man is a tactician. We don't know. He might say we're gonna stop, and then he's still got 50 more songs. We don't know. All we can do is just say these boys are still dropping. When the dust settles, it's gonna be hard for rappers to have a beef if it doesn't look like this now.
Bro, I think Drake is just fed up and tired of.
No, what I'm just saying, like if one verse, one song is not gonna hit it anymore for the culture.
All I know is this. I found out that Drake fans are like LeBron fans. That's what I found.
Well, very rational, reasonable.
Oh my gosh, man.
Fact-based.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Golly, man. Sheesh. And I found out that Kendrick fans are the more realistic,
Stable, well.
art appreciative fans that just like the Kobe fans are. And I think that's the sides that we're on. There's Drake and Bron, there's Kobe and Kendrick.
Unnecessary.
I know it is. It's very unnecessary, but that's just my outlook of what I've just seen throughout the whole last week. I'm just like, you can't say nothing about that, can't say nothing about that. And our side, we feel the same way about Kendrick. You know, we're going to defend him, we're going to do what we do, but it's just a different type.
He said our side, whose side you on?
Oh, I'm an LA guy, Gil, so naturally we have to pick a side.
You do?
No, you see the Cripper blood, or you just play sports.
Right?
Play sports.
Play sports. I play sports.
Hey, I'm a hooper, yeah. Nah,
I'm hanging it out the hood.
What state you from? I'm hooping, dog. I'm hooping. Nah,
Oh, just being from LA, not like us. That was a smart.
Yeah, for sure.
The reason it was smart is because it's gonna be a. Forget all the claims that's inside. Because the beat is gonna be played this whole summer.
Yeah.
And if you're a real LA Crip walking, clown walking, blood walking dude,
Crump dancing.
I can tell you when you're gonna get off.
Yeah.
At 2:15 to 2:40. 2:15 when he starts riding the beat from 2:15 to 2:40, sounding like Sugar Free. Oh my God! Watch when you get that beat, that 2:15 to 2:40, you gonna be like, yeah. That's when you popping. That's when you in there bouncing.
we're both heavy in the high school basketball community. You know that's going to be the entrance song from hood schools, private schools.
The
Drew League.
Oh,
The Drew League, they gonna be.
So for me, from that standpoint, just hearing, what that meant for the West Coast, and again, I don't care lyrics aside, just when that thing came on, it was like, ooh, okay,
Yeah.
well.
It took us back to when, like, why'd you drop that BT?
Yeah.
The day with DJ, when him and DJ Mustard was, that
So
was cracking.
we will see how the beef unfolds. Drake may or may not respond. Kendrick may or may not respond, but it don't seem like it's going to end anytime soon. So let's get into some basketball on this fine Monday. The Wolves entered their second-round meeting against the Nuggets with supreme confidence after sweeping the Suns, and Ant-Man had a career night to steal Game 1 in home court from the defending champs. Ant dropped a career playoff and franchise record 43 points, including 25 in the first half, along with 7 rebounds and 2 blocks. He was 17 for 29 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3, and made all 6 of his free throws. Cat had 20 in the game, but was in foul trouble in the fourth quarter. But Naz Reid filled in for him and came through with his best game this postseason, scoring 14 of his 16 points in the final quarter. Mike Conley was solid with 14 and 10 dimes. So Jokic led the Nuggets with 32 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals, but also had 7 turnovers in his second straight playoff game. So Michael Porter Jr. had 20 points, going 4 for 7 from 3. Jamal Murray didn't score in the first half, but finished the game with 17 points and 4 assists, going 6 for 14 from the field. But fourth quarter, it was all Wolves. Open this thing up, like we said, Naz Reid got to cooking with Cat on the bench in foul trouble. But, oof, I'd answer the game. Ooh. When Chris Finch hobbled on the sideline with the JKD. So Wolves are now 5-0 this postseason. So question for you gentlemen on the couch. What statement did Ant and the Wolves make in their Game 1 win over the Nuggets?
I love the way they started out the game. I tell you, like I think they went on a 9-0 run or something like 11. Like they came out punching first, so that was good. Like that was a very good start. I mean, man, they just on a run, man. They on a high right now. Like the vibe is crazy over there with Ant. And he just walking around, you know, sagging, just like just throwing on like sweats and stuff. He just like, yo, it's whatever. Let's hoop.
He in kill mode.
Yeah, just straight kill mode.
Rashad, what statement did Ant and the Wolves make with their Game 1 win over the Nuggets?
I thought he had another basketball.
Man, that's supposed to be my Ant-Man. I'm supposed to turn into Ant-Man.
Yo, bro, listen.
Take the Joker mask and turn into Ant-Man.
I thought you had another.
Oh, man. I think my predictions all hold true. I think you just give them time. You know, I said it. I picked who during the season. It was Luka, Ant-Man, and the Celtics. I think all my three picks are still alive.
You take higher on all three of those. You are still alive.
Still alive. Ant-Man has proven to be everything I thought he would be, and I told everyone also Minnesota's gonna beat Denver and then make it to the finals. I think that's gonna hold true. And Ant-Man is now showing that he has this DNA that we've seen from other two guys in the world of sports.
Who are those other two guys?
We don't mention their names anymore.
Okay, we don't.
In certain debates. But he's showing the carryover of things that he learned the year before. You know, to get 4-1 the year before, show up this year saying, no, that's not going to happen this time. Let's just take the first one. Let's send a message clear. Let's do a second one. What we're going to do tonight is got to send another message. It don't got to be me dominating the game, but it's got to be us literally isolating their weaknesses, which is speeding Joker up, forcing him to do things he's uncomfortable doing, getting them three bodies at him constantly, and really just showing the weakness of the other players. They got to step up, but I think that Minnesota's deep enough, smart enough, disciplined enough to get this out of here.
So in that first round matchup against the Lakers, a lot of times Nuggets looked like they were just playing around. Like, you know, they were just practicing, working on stuff.
Or we didn't take really a real deep look at that series like we should. For the first three quarters, Denver was losing, right? They came back at the end, right? So now they're playing against a team who actually knows how to play the game in the last 5 minutes. They know how to play the game in the fourth quarter. So they don't have the same advantages that they had against the Lakers, where the Lakers don't, you know, LeBron is a go-to guy, but he's gonna settle, and they don't have really threat shooters on the outside, so we can really just kill them in the fourth quarter. Well, Timberwolves got a go-to guy who's going, right? He knows how to play one-on-one basketball, and then they have their second option gets bucket two, right? Then you have Nas coming off. You have guys who can put the ball in the basket. They know how to play their roles. So you're trying to make a comeback heroic. That's not going to happen in the series. So they need to just go back to the last series and see why they were losing to the Lakers those first three quarters.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to be up against the Wolves because you can't rely on Murray and Jokic, you know, pick and roll, let's play, and just, you know, carry it because they're doing the same thing on this side.
Thanks.
So you don't have an advantage like you did against the Lakers series. So
Yeah. Now the Nuggets are going against the top defense in the league, and we got bodies for everything y'all trying to do.
Defense and offense. They got offense. That's what I said. They got offense at the end of the game versus Lakers trying to figure out who's going to get the ball. You got random people shooting. There's only one person who's going to shoot. First option, second option, third option is Cat. Fourth option, Nas Reed. And then if nobody else can figure it out, give it back to me. We'll call timeout some shit. Right? They're not just going to be chucking up shots from just random people.
Yeah.
So they're going to have excellent offense at the end of the game, just like Denver did.
So how much of an issue will the Wolves' front court depth be for the Nuggets in this series? You got a lot of bodies you can throw at Joker, and now you're asking them to try and guard guys like Nas Reed, like Cat.
I think it's going to force the best out of Joker. I think we're going to see the best version of him, but we're also going to see a frustrated version of him because he's going to have to pull out his best moves. He's going to pull out all his best shit against Cat and Rudy at the same time, whether they mismatch that. And I think what we're starting to see with Rudy is all of the different attributes of his defensive abilities to come to life. Him being able to now guard on the perimeter like he wasn't being able to do before. Withstand Jamal Murray on that switch. When they try to ISO him on that switch, use your length, move your feet. And he's starting to do that. And I think that when they load up and he's doing that at the same time, you think about their length on that. You go elbows and boxes with the Minnesota Timberwolves on like a box and one at the top. The driving angles aren't like it was in the Lakers series.
Yep.
The Lakers series had driving angles where Jamal can get to his spots, get his shot off, because the Lakers wasn't sound defensively. Well, when you're sound defensively and you can force him to see bodies when he's trying to cut those angles, that's frustrating as a player when you're trying to get to those spots and you see bodies. You just don't want to make a mistake. And the thing is, in the playoffs, you can't make mistakes. You can't give unforced turnovers. So I think Jamal, now at this point, he's going to be forced to make decisions to give it to KCP, to give it to Michael Porter Jr., to give it to Brown in spots where they're not going to be comfortable making shots. So I think the advantage there is going to be the fact that Rudy can play defense, Cat can play defense, and Cat looks more healthy than he did even before the injury. He looks really good. So, and then Nas came out slow and then sped it up in the second half. So even when the 6 men of the years on that team, you got a new face of the NBA on that team, you got a defensive player of the year on that team, then you got Cat who could be whatever you want him to be.
Yeah.
I like that. And then Mike Conley, Alexander, and McDaniels are all guys that you're not gonna mention, but they're big key contributors in the whole shit.
And very capable of having big games. So Jokic was asked how he can be impactful against the Wolves' three bigs in Towns, Gobert, and Naz Reid. And after thinking for a good 5 seconds, he answered, to have a duplicate clone of myself. So.
What that sound like?
Trouble, trouble, trouble.
I ain't got enough.
Trouble, trouble, trouble.
Man, is that a diss?
Yeah,
That sound right?
Low.
Who he dissing this squad?
He in a rap battle too.
I need.
It's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of slick talk.
For sure.
So let's talk a little bit about Jamal Murray. Struggled in that game, didn't score in the first half, finished with 17, but was 6 for 14, I believe, in the game. So will the Nuggets lose this series if Jamal Murray's shooting woes continue, or do we need to see the same dog that we saw in the first round against the Lakers?
I mean, they're going to need everybody to be playing at a high level, right? There's no. I mean, Jokic is going to do what Jokic is doing, no matter what. But you need Murray to be bringing in his 20, 25, even 30, right? Those are the two people that that has to do majority of the lifting. Michael Porter, it's like he playing for his brothers now. I'm saying, he was like, I ain't got the family here no more. I'm playing for all of us, right? And that's what it looked like, because ever since, he's been on a tear. So, he's finally, I think he's really tapped into, the real, I'm part of this big three, option. And he hasn't failed, in the last, 6 games. He's been showing his ass, and, Gordon's going to do what Gordon's going to do. So he just got to make sure he don't jump out for 20 and all that. If you can keep him under 12 to 15, you have a better chance if you're Minnesota.
I think Jamal Murray's playing hurt.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the calf
that's gonna be the
injury.
struggle.
It looked a little shaky, especially on the defensive side. In game one, dudes were just blown by him.
Yeah, I think him playing in that game against, he had to play against the Lakers, because if not, he was going to come back here. But I think that lingering calf is going to be a problem in this series, because he's going to have to really play. He got to play now. Like, he got to really play against, they going. So.
Well, isn't that the penalty of leadership? That's what you got to do as a winner. You got to play hurt. We can't hide that in the shadows. The truth come to light that at the end of the day, Minnesota withstand their runs. They got a good chance of getting these guys out of here 4-1. They withstand these runs because they're going to make runs. Denver always going to make a run. That's what gives them life in the end. Mm-hmm. But if Jamal's going to let that lingering effect hinder him from actually showing the leadership that, all right, I'm in here just like he did in that game 6. Was it game 6?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That game 6, he let them know, like, regardless if I'm hurt or not, 32 is what I'm giving y'all.
Yeah.
Right? So the whole rest of the series, it can't be.
But it's a different team, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's a different type of animal.
It's the
Like,
same
this ain't the
injury.
Lakers. Like you could do that against Reeves and the Lakers. You can't.
Right.
What's
So if we're
crazy-
gonna praise him for that, we got to see. Right now, we can't give you an excuse for that.
Game 5 against
Game 5.
Yeah, look, they got him out in 5. Got him out.
The crazy part is he only took 14 shots. It's not like he played bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, it's 6 for 14, right? That's the lowest he took, 14 shots. I mean, the previous, series, 21 was the lowest. Other than that, he was taking 24 shots. That last game, 28
Yeah.
of them jokers. So, if he's not aggressive because they're at that nail, it does present a problem.
So Murray had this to say about his injury. I'm not going to make no excuses, bro. Everybody's got nagging injuries. Everybody's playing through something at this point of the season. My calf is no different than anybody else on the team or in the league. Honestly, obviously it sucks, but it's not something that I enjoy talking about as part of the loss. He may not enjoy talking about it, but
That shit hurting. That shit hurting. I know it's hurting.
Yeah.
Calf.
Yeah.
Every time you jump, you feel like you about to.
Half, which one is it? If it's his right one, maybe it's okay, but if it's his left one, then he's gonna always have to jump off of 2 when he goes in for left.
It's
Yeah.
gonna affect his shot.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Like anything with knees or legs is gonna affect your lift. So you just gotta figure it out. At the end of the day, it's next man up.
That
Reggie.
I mean, Reggie. Yeah, Reggie.
Reggie got next
Reggie,
man up.
I mean,
You got-
Reggie looked like he hurt.
I mean,
He hurt his calf.
Or does he, yeah, it looked like they both them calves is
Reggie
gone.
always look like he's
So left calf
he's
strain for
mentally
Murray.
hurt. He looks mentally hurt out there.
Yeah, I mean, left calf strain, that takes all his driving, and that's it. So something like that too. You make him just keep going to the basket.
Yeah.
Right, make him jump off that calf. First,
And who you going up in there?
Yeah, just keep
going
jumping.
there with them trees.
Them trees.
Like even that layup, was that off for 2? That nice
It
one.
looked like it was off one.
It looked like it was off one.
I can't remember the bounce on
That
it.
little
but
pretty,
it was-
layup he had.
Yeah, that
I
shit
mean,
was nice.
and that's gonna be a good series. Minnesota is free balling game 2, right? So they just got to come out and just play. You can't overthink game 2 because y'all got home court. You already stole one,
Yep.
right? You got the first one is always the easiest one when you're a road team, right? Because there's more pressure on the home. So you go out there and you just no game plan. Let's just go out there and just go.
You don't think they should put pressure on them?
No, I mean that's the pressure. Sometimes when you try to overthink it, we got to do it like this.
Yeah,
we do it.
yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
it's hard to beat. Like them last games when somebody out there like, man, I don't even care, man. I'm about to just go out here and hoop. That'd be the best hoop.
When you think about it though, like they get game 1, a lot of teams take their foot off the gas because we got one on the road, and I'm thinking, nah, let's push the pedal to the metal. Let's get 2.
Yeah.
Let's take 2 here, and we go back home maybe. Just as an inexperienced team, take our foot off the gas for game 3, ramp up, win game 4. We go up 3-1, going back to Denver, we cool. But if we could get these niggas out of here in 4,
I think they want to sweep.
if we could get them
what I'm
out of
saying.
here
I
in
think
4,
I think 8-man.
I'm not saying take your foot off. I'm
He's trying to
saying
sweep.
I'm saying that that deep game plan where y'all
Yeah, yeah,
overthinking.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Nah, this one.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my only wins against San Antonio, right? We always have all this crazy stuff, and one day there was nothing on the board, right? Nothing. There was nothing on the board, and coach was like, "Hey, man, we done tried every game plan against them. We done got whooped.
Right.
There's no game plan. Just go out there and just play basketball." We started looking around like, hooping down. We gotta run those plays.
So that's what it was. It was no plays. It
There's
was
no
just
plays. No plays. See out there.
He started looking around.
We out there, got our win.
Damn.
Got our win. Same thing is when Suns, when we played Suns, I had the 54. Right, they was coming in on a 16-game winning streak. Coach was like, hottest team in the league. Only way we beat them is just go out there and just play. All this game plan, what we gonna do with Chris? No, just go out there and just play. Won that one.
Yo,
So sometimes you just gotta. It's just the mind, just free the mind. Hey, everybody just go out there and just hope we got this.
When we talk about the Timberwolves being a young team, but they faced this Nugget squad last season, I think learned a lot from that experience. And Brandon, like you said, I don't think everybody thinks it's going to be a good series, but it's not far-fetched, especially with this Nuggets squad and the struggles they had against the Lakers in the first round. I know they 4-1'd them, but even Nuggets fans will admit that there was a lot of stuff going on with that squad that was uncharacteristic, that wasn't going to get them through the rest of the postseason. I mean, does it feel like a sweep is on the table right now? Because
I mean, it's that championship hangover some teams have. It's hard to win two back to back. Like, that's the thing you want to do when you win one. But I mean, like every year the league gets younger. The younger guys are hooping. I mean, it's like it's past the torch time. And Ant-Man, he's been on a mission all year. I love his confidence and everything how he brings to the game. But my one question I got with Denver: do you see Denver playing DeAndre Jordan this series? Just because, like, if you had DeAndre Jordan at the 5 and then Jokic at the 4.
What's so funny? The funny part is you can actually play that lineup.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Jokic at the 4, Gordon at the 3, Michael Porter Jr. at the 2, and Murray. You can actually go big too.
Yeah, I was thinking.
But those are lineups they've never tried, right? Sometimes that's what I said. So something like that, you might need to try a lineup that they haven't even scouted. But nobody scouted Michael Porter at the 2.
You putting Gordon at the 3?
Dive. You do the same shit. Dive.
Ain't no.
Just dive. I don't need
Non-shooter though.
Dive. He gonna do the same thing he been doing, diving.
I mean, still shoot it though, regardless. Like, just
Peyton Watson more.
I don't know. I just think they got to go.
I'm just talking about when they talking about height. When you're talking about on the other side, you got so much down there. That's what I said to you. They're the champs, man. They're the champs for a reason. They played against this team. This team took their lickings and they're prepared now. So, they responded. Now it's Nuggets time to win. And I don't think, do I think they're gonna play like they did in game 1? No, I think Jokic is gonna get his triple-double.
Yeah.
He gonna get his triple-double. Even if he gotta get 45 tonight, he's coming.
So you think Denver played bad?
They didn't play great.
They got punched in the mouth first.
They got that.
That's
what I said. They played it.
They got punched.
It was going crazy.
Yeah, they got punched.
But as I said, they didn't play bad. They played exactly how they played against the Lakers, right? So if we take, that's what I said. If we take the fourth quarter away, or if we take 30, 43, if we stop it at 43 minutes, they lose that series, right? They won on 2 game winners. Right, they won on a lot of missed shots in the fourth quarter. They were getting beat that whole time too. So it's like they're not playing bad. They playing like they did in the Lakers. This ain't the Lakers though.
So is it fair to say that Denver might not be as good as advertised? So what you telling me right now is
no, they're good.
Those games that they played, they up in the third. I mean, they're down in the third.
All the way to the third.
For 4 straight games.
Making runs in the third.
At least 5 straight games, right? 2 of those games can go either way. What's the series at that point?
Lakers win it.
Lakers win.
3-2. I mean,
3-2.
Very easily could have been 3-2 Lakers.
Very easily 3-2 Lakers. With a real determined LeBron James, is 4-2 Lakers. Right?
You said with a real.
No, when LeBron's locked in to take these guys out, it's 4-2. So you look at now, you're like, all right, they lose game 1. I don't see it as a bad game for Denver more than they out-chessed them. It was strategically, let's do this. We got more pieces than you. Joker, like I said about KD, you're 27, you're 28 is consistent. But we don't need consistency right now. We need you to be great. Joker can't be consistent at this point in time when you're giving me 27, 8 and 7 or 30, 10 and 10. That's because we're expecting that. You got to give us way more to beat this team because they'll allow you to get that shit in order to beat you.
See, and that's the weird thing with Jokic. It's not, if you take away his assists and just say, all right, points and rebound, was he dominating the series, right? Was he dominating over Anthony Davis in the series?
Right.
What people add is the assist part of it, which makes it look, he almost had a triple-double. So you make it this, right? Versus, we might need 45 from you tonight. Yeah. Can you give us the 45? We need you to be selfish sometimes, right? And that's what this series probably is going to need from him, which he has. Trust me, he has it. It's just he's going to just say, all right, fuck it, I'm just going to do my own thing until everybody comes aboard. That's this series.
Why was it easier for him to go for 45 against AD compared to doing it against these 3 monsters?
Well, we ain't seen it yet.
AD's by himself.
Yeah, but we ain't seen it yet. So he might have 45.
He could, but the thing was, if AD's not on the floor, he could get easy buckets. You're going against Christie, you're going against guys who can't really guard you. Mismatches with Rui and whoever, right? So now your mismatches is going to be against Cat. Like, you're going to be switching in the post against bigger guys who can defend down there. I don't think that 45 comes as easy as it did in the Lakers series. I think it's going to be a lot tougher.
He gonna get their ass 45.
He gonna get a. He gonna get a.
I ain't gonna lie, he gonna give him 40. But see, that's what I'm saying. And you know, when you're talking about like series, right? There might be some times where series to series, you got to change your mental, right? It could, because it's a different team. So them, he can play around, do all this. This series right here, you have to score 30-something. That's what this series is demanding from you, right? The last series didn't demand that. It demanded you to, okay, Lakers is focused on me, let me go ahead, Michael Porter Jr., you're averaging 20 this series. This might be a series where Jokic has to kill his man to break everything up. If not, if Jokic goes out there averaging 25, 27, I don't think they get out of the series.
Facts.
Because you got one dude on the other side. He's trying to score 50, as you've seen.
Yes.
This is a team effort, but this is still one-man dominant.
Yep.
There has to be a one-man dominant on your side to just keep it going.
So have y'all seen the one thing with the Nuggets in this series compared to the last was Joker would get the ball out quick, run down the floor before AD could get back for the mismatch. Kind of how Melo used to run down court and get the mismatch, just throw it all the way down court. He could post up. So I noticed Joker was doing that in the first game. And when they needed to slow the game down and just get an easy bucket, he would still do it. So this series, I'm noticing that he's not going to be able to do that as much because they know that that's what he loves to do. That's where he creates his mismatches, where he can throw the ball in those little cut pockets. And so now that they're loading up, it's like build a wall around Paul. That's what we used to talk about Chris Paul back in the day when he was so fast in New Orleans. Got to build a wall around him. Now it's build a wall around Joker. He gets the ball out. He wants to dribble it up. Everyone has to now sprint. They're playing real basketball.
Yeah.
Get back, transition defense. Everyone get back to the paint. Don't just run back to your man. We got to run back to the paint because Joker is literally trying to post us up in the transition, and they're spotting up for threes. So if we get back and then we close out, we got a better chance of winning the series. It's just, to me, strategically, basketball IQ-wise, Minnesota is on their shit.
So we got an interesting wrinkle for game 2. Rudy Gobert is questionable for the game due to personal reasons that's becoming a father for the first time. Baby boy was delivered. Excuse me, baby.
That baby later.
The baby boy was delivered Monday morning. Uncertain whether Gobert will be able to travel to Denver in time.
France?
Right.
Maybe,
Like,
yeah.
I would imagine Minnesota. I don't know for sure. I'm not in that man's business like that.
Okay.
I mean, missing this game for that baby. I see you.
It's the baby, bro. It's going to be there when you get back. We hope.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The baby going to be trust me.
but unnecessary.
The baby going to, it don't know, whatever you about to think you about to do with the baby, he going to be asleep.
Need that skin-to-skin contact.
Okay, you ain't get skin-to-skin in 2 days.
Right on the titty. The whole time, right on the titty.
I'm just saying.
Need some milk.
Look, I get you want to be with your wife and smile and stuff, and your good NBA healthcare insurance.
Right.
It's because of you playing.
Right. Trust me, they got everything.
So first child, not as important as game 2 of second round playoff game.
First time.
Tonight? They play tonight?
Yeah.
When did he have the child?
This morning.
Man, bruh.
Man, listen,
Bruh.
little nigga.
She in the hospital with great doctors. You taking your goofy ass down
He
there.
saw the baby, right?
Yeah,
all right, let's go.
FaceTime.
All right, let's go.
Do like the
10
rest of us
toes,
fathers.
10 fingers.
you IG daddy. Just do hey, whatever. Just off the phone. I'll see you after the game.
See, that's how Drake took his approach. We got to change this shit.
After the
We got to
game.
be better fathers.
Oh my
After the
God.
game.
Oh
We got
my
to be
God.
better fathers.
I am.
better
Being clear in game 2 is being a great
We got to
dad.
be there for our kids.
Meet the Goberts.
The game.
Right,
Look,
trying to go up 2-0. I am being a great dad.
but think about it. Today is the game, right? He leaves now to see the baby. He's coming home just anyway today. After the game, he's flying back to see the same child.
Right.
Yes, Gilbert.
So you want to just be there, 4-5 hours early? You lose this game, trust me, your teammates are not going to respect you. We're going home tonight anyway.
Send the video.
We go home after the game anyway for you to see the same child in the hospital. They're going to be at the same spot when you get there.
But according to you, your teammates already don't respect him, man.
No, they respected him now. The way he been playing lately, the way he been playing lately.
I'm about to say, he hooping.
French, baby. We. They in there Frenching it up, baby. He leaves the night like, yo, dog, you couldn't stay 5 more hours, dog? 5 hours?
So she had it this morning. He left this morning?
Nah.
He should have.
Questionable.
First of all, he got enough money for a private plane.
True.
Like, it's fly right back.
Yeah, go there and back.
Definitely got enough.
To be honest, I'll be honest. I know it's the first one. I personally don't think he's gonna leave. I think he's just gonna just.
It's a 90-minute flight between Denver and Minnesota. We don't know for sure.
But to go there, say and come back, I don't know.
I just want my kid to see me when he wake up.
Wait,
I want the kid.
If he a dog,
He
he'll
already
fly
missed it.
Spirit.
He already missed it?
He already missed the baby come.
I think he was there for it, so I think he dipped.
Oh, he
That's what I'm
good there.
saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was there that morning. He
You
was
made
there.
it seem like he was in Denver, and then he had the baby. Now he's about to go. He was there.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he good.
He good.
He good. He out of there.
Jet back,
He
bro,
good.
on the team.
Yeah, he back there.
Get your ass on
and
that plane.
Prince is back, baby.
93-minute flight. I mean, I think.
Oh yeah,
I think,
he back. He back.
He's good to go.
He probably got back. Well, he probably getting on the plane right about now. He good.
But you know women now. You ain't there.
Man, what?
You wasn't there
No.
for the birth of my kid.
No. He was there.
Listen,
No.
that check every month there for her.
No, you made it. No, that's what I'm saying. You made it seem like he was in
That
Denver.
life she
No,
living, she gonna be all right.
I believe he went back.
That life she living is gonna be all right.
Can we confirm if the child was born in Minnesota? Do we know he might? Because he might be
course.
active.
No, I'm pretty sure. Like,
would-
since
you know.
they play what, 2 Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday and today.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he already got the call. So probably after the game or
7
Sunday
o'clock
morning.
game tonight.
Sunday morning he left, and then they had the child, right? And then he's probably on a flight now, or probably just landed in the morning, get a little sleep and play.
Yeah. Yo, he's married?
I don't know that man's personal affairs.
But congratulations, though.
Yeah.
Now get your ass to the game.
Yeah. Congratulations, though. That's better. He might be out on a 2020 tonight. He might be on a 2020 tonight.
For sure.
So last question for you guys. We saw Ant's first game explosion, playoff, career high franchise record. What would be your adjustment against Anthony Edwards for game 2 if you're the Nuggets?
We're gonna try to match his energy.
You know what?
Oh, he got the digital notebook. Yeah, we know you friends with Calvin Booth and everything, but just lied to the Nuggets. Redemption for what they did to the Lakers.
You know what? To be honest, if I'm Denver, my focus is not on Timberwolves necessarily. My focus is on us, right? We scored 99 points, right? We scored 99, right? That's not our style.
Facts.
Right, so going into this game, we have a focal point on, we're going to change up a little things on, how we guard them. But for the most part, this is more about we didn't come perform as a team, and we're not putting up enough points to even win this game. But if we would have said this score was going to be 106-99, we'd have been like, That's like if New York's Pacers game is 105 or 103. This ain't what we expecting, y'all. Right? So, this is more Denver needs to really tap into what they're doing wrong and correct their behavior and how they approach 1 through 3rd moving forward.
You gentlemen agree, disagree?
Yeah, you better find a way to match his energy. Like, he out to kill. So, I don't know, whatever they got to do as a collective unit, you better figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, KCP, he got his work cut out for him. I mean, he's going to be trying.
He said, KCP, that's my brother.
Yeah. Well,
That's my big brother.
uh-huh.
But I'm trying to take his head off.
That don't matter.
Huh?
So we asked the chat who wins the series.
Good luck.
Over 5,000 voters. 75% said the Wolves, but I feel like that's recency bias. We'll see what happens.
It's only one game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, it could go either way.
They lose tonight, we're going to be like, oh, well.
Like I can see something wild, like a sweep or a gentleman's sweep. I also see it going 7. It really just depends. I don't think tonight will be any real indicator. Now, if the Wolves mess around and win this game, all right, now we have some concerns on the Nuggets side. But if they tie it up 1-1 going back to Minnesota, we got ourselves a lovely series. But let's move it over to the East. So after the Knicks fans take over in Philly in Game 4, the 60s. So after the Knicks fans take over in Philly in Game 4, the Sixers did everything they could to get their fans in the arena for Game 6. And all those fans got to witness Jalen Brunson show why it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. The Sixers trailed by as much as 22 in the first half before taking a 3-point lead in the break, but Brunson came through with another huge game, 41 points, 12 dimes, 13 for 27 from the field, 12 for 16 from the free throw line. So Josh Hart finished with 16 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists. Came up with the biggest shot of the game, nailing the 3 with 25 seconds left to put the Knicks up 3. Embiid led the Sixers with 39 points and 13 rebounds, going 12 for 25 from the field, 13 for 13 from the foul line. Tyrese Maxey followed up his 46 performance in Game 5 by going 6 for 18 from the field, finishing with 17 points. And Buddy Hield saw his first action since Game 3, big off the bench with 20 points, hitting 6 threes. The game came down to the wire. But
He's been huge for them.
Yeah, OG Anunoby was doing his thug thizzle. Jalen Brunson.
Hell, he knocked his
Hey, man.
With the game tied at 111, like I said, Josh Hart was open. They let him shoot that 3, put him up 4. They went back and forth with free throws.
Hey, they gave him that much time like he wasn't balling. Like he wasn't balling too. The fact that he's still trying to look for his guy. Where you? Okay.
You gonna leave me here?
Yeah. That OG trade was huge.
Yep.
That OG trade was huge. I know a lot of people questioned it early because you got rid of 17, 18 points, young fella.
He was at 20, I
RJ
think.
RJ Barrett sending them.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks different, and I can see why you wanted someone who can, instead of someone who was competing with Brunson for the ball, doing that, you got somebody who can fit with him.
We needed defense. Yeah. If you think about the coaching, you go up there with Wes and them, and they say, man, what you need for real? Like, we need a defender who can rebound, who's a willing passer, who can hit an open shot.
Yep.
We need that. We don't need somebody who want to be the man.
Yep.
And then it was, think about it, you had 3 left-handed guys, like we talked about. You got 3 left-handed guys that want the ball all the time.
They all going the same way.
They all going the same way.
Everybody going left.
And
all going left.
Everybody be like, whoa, five right-handers playing the same court?
Not the same.
It's not the same.
Not the same.
It's not the same. It's really different. It's really different. Like even OG right here, right? Most teams would have just shot that 3.
Yep.
Facts.
But the fact that he went in and got the guarantee, he's a shooter, went and got the guaranteed dunk. This is guaranteed 2, right? We need all our points. We're not just gonna be out here chucking, right? So he probably got that and was like, nah, let me go ahead and get my bucket on.
That's IQ.
Right, so they playing smart basketball.
IQ. That's IQ. That's IQ.
Time and score.
It's IQ and just keeping it simple. Like, yo, let's just get the win. Most guys want to sit, like you said, want to shoot, do the thing, like, sit there. It's like, man, let me just go in here, dunk this ball, and
Worst case scenario, I get fouled.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 free throws, stop the clock. You know what I'm saying?
Embiid, does that help? That'll put a foul on him?
A foul on him. I mean, that's very smart.
Yeah.
I like New York, man. If I was to switch it up, change my team. If I was to switch it up.
No one actually ended up getting New York.
Nobody did. Nobody picked him, man.
I smell a conspiracy, but our producer Steve kept the Knicks for himself. He didn't tell nobody.
For sure he did.
Wasn't even in the bag.
He not even from New York.
Bag was a little
He from Jersey?
Nah, he from Albuquerque, New Mexico, man. Everybody that's not from where they say they is from Albuquerque. You out there hiding out. He in the witness protection program in Albuquerque, nigga. What you done did, Steve? What you done did, Steve?
You can hear it.
Yeah.
It's authentic. It's authentic. But Knicks reached the second round of consecutive postseasons for the first time since 2000. But let's talk a little bit about Jalen Brunson. The last 4 games of the series, Brunson averaged 42 points, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. Brunson's the first player to have 3 straight 40-point games to close out a series since Michael Jordan in 1989. Gil, you can fact check that if you like.
Sounds about right.
Sound about right. So did this series solidify Jalen?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What'd you just say?
Brunson's the first player to have 3 straight 40-point games to close out a series since Michael Jordan in 1989.
Okay, so because they won.
3 straight, yeah.
To close out a series.
Okay, to close
the
it out.
wording is important.
Oh, yeah, because I was going to say them last 3 games, Mitchell had 50, 40, 50. But they didn't win. But I remember those last 3 games, Mitchell, yeah.
So did this series solidify Jalen Brunson?
He had 2 50s in the 44.
We're gonna talk about the Cavs in a little bit, Brandon. I know you have some opinions. I know you know.
I'm just saying, I just had to clear right to close it out to win it. Got it.
So, did this series solidify Jalen Brunson as a superstar?
He's having not.
What's the hesitation?
I mean,
something wrong with your neck?
No, I mean, I'm just I'm just trying to I don't know. Superstar, okay,
and you a lefty?
No, for sure.
Best player
And you was about to
in the biggest market in the country.
That like BJ out there.
Well, yes, superstar, yeah. I mean, because what is it? Superstar, megastars.
Yeah, megastar obviously a whole other plane. But
So I mean, you got that New York jersey on, bro.
Yes.
That Knicks around your chest does help a lot.
Yes.
does that?
But I want to see him get out of this series. Like he got to get to
Eastern Conference Finals.
So he get out of here. He's looking good for him.
Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah.
I agree. But this is why I picked him with the 35.5 higher.
Yeah.
Think about his style of play. You can't figure that shit out. He's crafty. He know how to get the open spots, and he loves the mid-range. He got a floater, he got a 3-ball, and he shoot free throws. He a willing passer. What can you do? You got to open. It opens up the floor for him. It's difficult to guard that. And in New York, where they need a star, they need something, he showed up. Was like, look, man, they didn't want me down there in Dallas. Fuck Mark Cuban and them.
I mean,
Rick Carlisle too.
He don't fuck with Rick. Yeah,
when IT
keep it
had
in the
that
book.
run, they got to Eastern Conference Finals, Boston. Yeah. So I mean, I seen IT get to the Eastern Conference Finals, so
you can see Brunson doing it, right?
I gotta do it.
They're gonna.
They're going to the Eastern.
Yeah.
Who is?
Oh yeah, they play who next?
They're playing Indiana.
Oh,
You not rolling with the Pacers?
Nah. I think the Pacers was just gassed over. I mean, they beat a hurt Bucks. Like,
I don't think it was a hurt Bucks.
it was a hurt Bucks. I mean, Giannis didn't play at all.
Yeah, it was a.
Same Bucks as last year.
Nah, Dame was out.
I think it was the same team. I think Giannis just don't be wanting to play no more in the playoffs.
All right, go ahead.
It is Monday, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all want to see a dead body? Come on over here. I'll show y'all where a dead body at.
But Gil, when you look at Brunson, obviously, maybe personality-wise, doesn't have that traditional mold of a superstar. But what he's doing with these 40 pieces.
No, his game is superstar game. Yes. Him playing at the superstar level. Same thing with IT. They were playing at a superstar level, right? We're not saying that his game is not superstar. Yeah. We're saying him as the person himself, right? It's hard for a second-round guy to come in and be a superstar. It takes a lot more.
Yeah.
Like Steph didn't come into the NBA as a superstar.
Yep.
He had to earn it with championships. The championships turned him into a superstar. So it's rarely you come into the league as a nobody and become a superstar. You come into the league with a superstar name, right? So with Zion, right? He's a superstar. His name is already superstar.
Since high school.
Right? So that's how that looks. So Brunson, for him to just have the superstar tag by the NBA, boom, the shoe deals and all that, he's gonna have to win a championship like Steph did.
Yep.
Right? He has even Jokic has two MVPs in it. He's not even considered a superstar.
Yeah, but I don't think he wants to.
He don't give a
NFL,
fuck what you want. This has nothing to do with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just, but I'm wondering, this is my day job. I love working
It's not
I'm not
you.
really rocking with y'all.
He can say, I don't want to be in any. Your production, your style, it creates that. The kids, that's what creates that. So, his game, unmatched, right? It's like one of those with how he is as a person. You're gonna have to put some filters on it, right? You're gonna have to create.
Give him a little penny.
You're gonna have to create something, an alter ego of who he is to create the fan base
Spike Lee.
around it, right? I mean, Spike Lee's down there. Like, what are y'all doing? That's what I'm saying.
doing?
What are y'all doing, in New York?
Facts.
Right? You got the superstar game. Create the superstar.
Yeah.
You know, make him whatever. Put some Timbs on, give him a Timberland deal or something. I don't know what it is, but y'all ain't doing. Trust me. There's been high school kids that came into the NBA just from the high school. They were superstar names.
Let me ask y'all this: is it a good idea for the pod, for him?
Yeah,
The pod thing is that because and
I think
I'm
that's
asking you this because it still can keep the dryness of him if he doesn't change his character on the pod. If he's still the same guy, it's still like you dry. You're not showing us no skits. You're not being funny.
But that's why you surround yourself.
But he is a little fun. Like, he has more personality on
On the pod, yeah, for sure.
You know, like, think about it. When we're doing interviews, what interviews really have you seen from him? Right? It's
Just after the game?
It's just one after the game, and you know you're in kill mode still, right? So the pod kind of like opens him up a little bit more. So him just talking about regular stuff, and you know him with Josh Hart really seeing his real personality, it kind of makes him a little human a little bit.
So the thing about Melo, like Melo now on pods and being able to have those discussions, we didn't see that with Melo in New York. Melo was serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was serious Melo, but he was a superstar.
Yeah.
So he didn't need all of that other shit. It was just, I'm serious, I'm here to kill, woo, woo, woo. But think about if Melo opened up more, like the other proverbial stars, like Penny and, you know, T-Mac, certain guys that just gave you a little bit more, like his lineage in New York would be a little bit more than it is now. But that's what I think with all the New York stars, they don't really consider the entertainment side of the NBA. It's still a show business. We still got to put on a show. Just like with the pod, like what we doing.
Who, Melo?
Just talking about with everybody. Like, everybody got to understand, like, you can bring your personal takes on the pod and you can talk this cool shit, but we got to entertain motherfuckers, right? You got to show a character. You got to be something that people can identify with and relate to. Like, I like that motherfucker. He don't give a fuck. He say whatever. Oh, I like Gilby's motherfucker tripping. This nigga funny as hell. Man, Brandon just be chilling, man. He don't be giving a fuck, man. Everybody got to relate to something, but you got to have a character. We've gotten away from that in the NBA, period, where we don't have characters anymore.
That's what I don't think. Like, people will say, well, he ain't selling out. That's what they use as not selling out.
Yep.
You're not selling out. You're not selling nothing.
Being serious.
You're not selling nothing. You're not selling nothing.
Not selling nothing.
Nobody wants your dry ass personality. Go watch a dry ass movie. You don't like sports.
That's facts, bro.
Right? You sit there and watch it. Even in the Kendrick and what's the name beat. There's one song I won't listen to. I don't know which one it is.
Meet the Grams.
No.
The slow one?
The slow one.
Yeah, the Meet the Grams.
That's me the Graham. I'm sitting here like,
It's boring.
Man, I can't get jiggy to this shit, man.
Then you wouldn't listen to the first minute of Euphoria.
But everything, like, and then the first minute, the first 55 seconds of Euphoria, like, I don't want this shit.
Teddy P.
It's a build-up.
It's Teddy P.
It's a build-up.
Teddy P.
I'm sitting like this. First 40 seconds, boom. Like, if I can edit my shit the way I want to edit it, you can take out the first 40. I can get rid of this. Now I just get jiggy with this shit.
Yep.
But that's the same with everybody, man. People want to be entertained. So if you don't have it inside of you, you're not going to be successful.
Yes.
Because I can guarantee you, if we came on a podcast and said, yeah, so both teams played hard. They did it. Motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm out.
ESPN shit.
I'm out of this motherfucker.
It's no different than what they doing.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, same thing in the NBA. Like, you're taught, like, what Embiid does. Like, New York has a different one. Like, they're more fiery.
Yeah.
So the more amped up and like, he has the New York spirit.
Yeah.
Right? He's the player that has that New York spirit. When the energy Westbrook brought to the game, that was entertainment. Rocking the baby, doing Too Small, these Steph Curry with people didn't realize that's what made Steph do the little finger roll, keep his hand up, walking down the court. All the kids, right? Night, turn it around. That's part of the entertainment.
But aren't 40 pieces entertaining, Gil?
Yeah. Because we love Jokic, right?
But Brunson's 40 is not the same as Jokic.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. But listen, we can say we just want straight game. Then why aren't y'all supporting Jokic the way Jokic need to be supported? Because you don't like the way it looks.
That's what I'm saying.
Tim Duncan, this shit boring.
But are y'all trying to tell me that Brunson's game is on a Tim Duncan Jokic?
No.
I'm saying, okay, I'm just making sure.
No, don't do that.
That's why I had to verify what you're saying.
If you're a true hooper, you could say that because his buckets are standard. It's 2 dribbles, it's get in the lane. He not mixing you out. He not doing Ant-Man Kyrie shit. What Kyrie did against PJ Tucker with that and one in the corner over there, everybody's like, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
Brunson got a little bit though.
Oh my Lord. He got a little bit, but it's like you said, he's saying like the show business, being entertaining, having, like when you gyrating and the shit out there, nigga, you don't know what the fans are surprised because they've been susceptible to this dry culture where being scary about who your character is the downfall of you. You can be canceled because you want to do this or do that. It's like, bro, if you got something that the people ain't never seen before, you need to show that shit.
Yeah, because he out there looking like Derek Martin and Avery Johnson.
But that's why Aces is popular.
When did Derek Martin have to do it? Y'all always thought.
Man, I used to kill Derek Martin at UCLA.
He was consistent though, Brendan. Okay, he was.
Hey, not stop Derek Martin though, man, because he had a long career.
He was instilling confidence in you.
You gotta go there.
He was doing his part for LA Hoopers, instilling confidence.
No, that's why I said. That's why in WNBA, that's why the Aces is popular. They have so many characters on one team, right? From media press, from when they win a championship, and you got Sydney, docking the whole thing. Like, it's entertaining. Like, people want to be entertained.
Their Retire in Peace video for Candace Parker.
You know who else?
What's so funny? The whole rest of the public got mad because of how do you put a few? Let them do what they do.
Yeah.
All right? Let them do what they do.
Baby hairs.
Yeah, they know how to have fun. Sit your boring ass. You got other teams to watch in the WNBA. This was fun. This is the fun one.
Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of like OKC. They come into that like they team.
Russ and Payton. What's in
No, I'm
you talking about current.
No,
the current one. I thought you were talking about when Russ and them was dancing before.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that used to be.
But the young.
But you feeling that energy from this squad now, right?
Yeah, because they how they do their interviews and they come together and they be clown like
Never
we
seen
all that.
before.
Think about it. Russ and Page, right?
Pain.
Yep.
Payne.
He gonna have a blueprint.
He's like a long time.
Cameron Payne. When have we seen intros since then?
Not like that.
Right? They used to spotlight the dance, them two dancing on your name before. Since then, they haven't.
Thanks.
It was a thing, man. Like.
Yeah, I mean, Brian handshake.
He had the LeBron handshake.
Brian had about 11 handshakes though.
The whole team had
the whole team.
Yeah, man, he got niggas on the other team handshaking on the other team.
Like, how do you remember all these things?
Like, bro, he
Oh, that's you. Okay, I got you.
Yo, you know how locked in you got to be with everybody.
Shit, I can't even remember half my teammates' names, let alone their handshake.
Nah, seriously. Hey, yo. Like, damn, I've been with him all month. I've been with him for the last 2 months. Hey, yo.
Hey, come here. What's your name, my nigga? What's your name again?
Yo. Like, yo, you gotta go to other. Like,
Hey,
yo, that's
serious.
crazy.
Like,
We didn't play in the league 10 years, still don't know what's going on.
Yo. Hey, the entertainment is real, though.
If people think that shit, we playing, go to any NBA player and say, all right, you've been in the league 10 years. Can you name all your teammates?
No.
And then you can name some players that was on their team, like trick them. Just name a few players and mix them in. They can't tell you if that was on their team or not.
I swear swear.
They all look the same.
I looked at some of my team and like, who the fuck is this?
Bro, for my first
He
year,
played 85 games.
I don't even know everybody that was on my rookie team.
I can't. I mean, when you're on the bench, you know
Second,
everybody.
third.
You got more time to figure it
You
out.
said when you on the what? When you on the bench, you know everybody. Because we gotta hang all together. We hang together. The star niggas, they don't give a fuck about who the fuck the other niggas is.
Watching those
When you on the bench, you know everything. Ball boy, the behind the bench.
First and last names, man.
How's your mama doing? Yeah. He's inside. This third quarter. How's your mama doing?
We know everybody, man. Tell them say what's up, man.
Did you get those 2 tickets? I said, all right, I'll see you in the back of the
Tell her I got them donuts too, man. I appreciate that shit.
Bro, that's
That's
funny.
so funny.
That's funny, bro. That's funny. He said,
That's funny. That's
That's why Nick called them the corner boys, man. The corner boys all stick together, man.
That's some real
You gotta stick together.
And it's always that dude at the bench, that end, that be talking to. They always be talking some smack.
All the time.
Always got jokes, always clowning.
Know everybody's name too.
Know everybody.
Know all the refs. All of them.
Working it. Working it.
Information man.
Deep introspection. So we asked the chat, is Brunson a superstar? 68% of you said yes. Go New York, go New York, go. All right, let's talk about the other side of the series. Sixers have made the playoffs in 7 straight seasons, but have not advanced past the second round in any of those seasons. So heading into the playoffs, there was concern. Y'all sad for the Sixers? Whatever. Hold on, take a moment.
Huh? Are we what?
And we all knew they wasn't gonna make it.
Man, we told Embiid not to play.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
We told him, don't take your out there.
So heading into the playoffs, there was concern regarding Embiid's knee. A lot of people on this couch felt he should park it, as you guys say. Wait for the Olympics. He can actually win a medal, win a chip. But he still averaged 33 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists for the series. But did the Sixers make a mistake bringing Embiid back before the playoffs?
No.
No.
You gave the city hope.
Yeah.
Gil said it first though, because I gotta give him credit. You know, because it did make sense. I just wanted to go against it, because that's what I'm here to do.
Well, you know,
I'm here to hate Gil.
No, because you know, I gotta give him credit just because he wanted to stand in for his team.
Yeah.
He wanted to be there for his team, and I'm glad he didn't re-injure it to the point where it's, you know, season-ending or anything like that. He can recover for the summer. But just to get a city hope, man. I mean, it's still trust the process when he out there. 33, 11, and 6. Come on, man. What more can you ask for with a guy on one leg?
with a janky knee.
Now, the real question is not if he should have played, it's if Tobias Harris should have showed the fuck up.
Yeah,
That's the question.
Yeah, he was still in regular season. Was he still in regular season?
He was on vacation. You already knew what time it was.
Like
You know,
him and
he
J.
played-
Cole- him and J. Cole teamed up.
He played
Taking
like
it on the
cars
chin.
and everything was already packed and sent back home.
So he looking for houses
weeks.
already.
2 weeks.
He know he gone.
So for the series, Tobias Harris averaged 9.7 rebounds, 1.5 assists.
How much you make a year?
A lot of money.
Was it 35?
35?
36?
I mean, shit, they paying Ben Simmons. He ain't doing nothing. Everybody, a lot of people getting paid for nothing.
The reason that
39?
it's deeper than
$40 million, Brendan.
it's what I'm saying. This was the reason, besides the knee thing, the reason that they should have really considered not playing Embiid is for 7 years they haven't got out. Right? 7 years Embiid has played Embiid basketball. Everybody else is taking the blame for it, right? Even if some of them are true or some are false, but he's came to work, right? This was the one chance that you had with Embiid being hurt and say, you know, we're gonna protect you. Now Tobias has to show up, right? Maxey has to show up. These guys get to play basketball and get some type of identity for themselves. They say, all right, we're gonna go into the summer, we balled out, you average 20, average 25, right? And then we get to go into the summer and then come together as a team next year. As long as Embiid was playing, everybody's gonna go back to playing their same roles. Even if we know you 50%, we're still gonna let you carry the load and we're gonna sit back and... So basically, Embiid does exactly what Embiid does, score, does his... So now everybody's gonna say, well, Embiid showed up. Yeah, we've got that for the last fucking 6 years, 7 years from him. We need everybody else to show up. So, hey, remove yourself. He's not here. Superman is not going to be here today. Y'all, this series, y'all play. Let's see what y'all got. Tap in.
So you think that's what kept Tobias out of the game?
A lot of them. That's what he's
He
saying.
was hooping when Embiid wasn't there.
Yeah, he was. That's what I'm saying.
Kelly Oubre, all of them, like they were.
They had to.
But you know how it is, man. It's like when Ticket was out of the game or wasn't playing, everybody tapped in. Like, oh shit, Ticket ain't here. Let's do our thing. When Ticket comes back, everybody falls back into their place. So this was one of those chances where you got to really say, all right, we're not going nowhere anyway. Let me see you ball out. Like on the other side with Bucks, right? Bobby Portis tapped in.
Tapped in.
Right? Bobby Portis tapped in. That means this summer he's like, I don't give a fuck what they lost. He's walking with his head high.
Oh, I killed.
Well, I killed.
I killed.
Even Brook Lopez got to play a little bit different type of basketball, right? You enhance their confidence, their ability. Now next year is going to be even better for him because now Bobby Portis can't rewind himself.
Right.
He can't rewind the success he's already had.
What type of players you think is out there that can keep that momentum going even when the star player does come back?
Brunson.
Because that's going to be a big thing like this
Maxey.
summer, right? If I'm looking for players like I need.
Oh, you mean for free agency?
Yeah. Like I need players that can stay with it. Like no matter if the superstar is here or
Right.
not. Like
Don't
I
lose
still
the beat.
want, like you said, like Tobias Harris. Like we still like Philly needs like a player that can still keep going. Like I think Paul George.
You saying acquiring a new guy that
Yeah,
But if you
a
bring
new
it-
guy that
but
can keep the weight. Like when he's out. Like
If you bring Paul, I see that'd be good because I don't think Maxey stops being Maxey.
no.
Right, so that'd be good. Like somebody like that'd be good.
Because they need to. They
What's
gonna
the
need
difference
something.
between Paul George and Tobias Harris
One is,
in the playoffs?
but what I'm saying is one is at least is gonna be active, right? He's not gonna be OFA, but only take 2 shots, like 2 shots, 2 in Game 7.
Pull up Paul George stats in this. I see
And Paul
series.
George play defense.
2 in Game 7. Like Game 7.
I'm just saying. Look,
Be the third
I
option.
said his name was Playoff P.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when he was playoff P, he was playing off P though.
So 20
That
points,
was that was OKC in though.
But
20.7 rebounds, 5 assists.
when he was
this playoff.
20 what?
20 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. This playoff playing 37 minutes per game.
What was the last 2 games?
He was balling though. He had the Kobe's on. He had a good game in them Kobe's.
The 33, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
33.
The last 2 games, 15 and 11 in Game 5 and 18 and 11 in Game 6.
Double. How many shots though? You know me, I'm
So he was in Game 5. He was 4 for 13, 2 for 6 from 3. Game 6, he was 6 for 18, 2 for 10 from.
okay. 6 for 18. See, I can take the 6 for 18. Like
need that every- I need that every
yeah.
time.
Because that's what I said. To be honest with Tobias, I can't even tell if you had a bad game or not. Yeah, I see 0, but you only took 2 shots. I can't say, oh, nigga, you was out there playing horrible. You just didn't do nothing.
Like, what are you doing? Like, what no trigger? Like,
Yeah.
you played 29 minutes and you had 2 shots.
Like,
What are you doing out here?
Running up and down.
Move the fuck around,
That's what he was
bro.
doing. That's what he was doing. He was running around.
He was moving around too fucking much.
Moving around.
Go over there, just get away from me.
he was, and that's what he did. He was moving around. He wasn't even a corner in.
Damn.
29 points, or 29 minutes, 0 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists.
And you
Bro, I would
gave
like
me
to see
4
the
rebounds.
Bro, I would like to see the highlights of him just like running
Like
around.
that,
for
something like
29
that.
minutes, just like
like
The no turnovers as our producer.
no turn.
turnover,
He had a ball.
But that's what I'm saying. He ain't like.
You gotta give me
Like
12.
that's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna put somebody in. At least I know gonna give me like 4, 5 offensive rebounds, or
Right.
you know what I mean. Just if you just gonna take two shots from my third option,
I'm throwing
You need-
KJ in there.
you're not
I'm
even-
throwing KJ in there, man.
you're not even giving us
I'm
a
going to the
chance.
bench.
You're not even giving us
Somebody
a
else.
chance to win the game. 2 shots. You're not even giving us a chance to win this
Not even
joint.
here.
And you a premier player. You really got game. You really can play. That's the disappointing
He
part.
keep getting them checks. Like
I think it.
39 million, bro.
They just be settling. They settle for. I'm the third option. I get what I get.
Yep.
All right, if you come to me, you call my number, you call my number. It'd be one of those type of things. But they ain't call my number.
It ain't my fault.
Yeah, like motherfucker, we know. Stop, dog. You get that motherfucker, you get it go. It's like, wait, dog, I didn't call none of my plays.
And that's what happens when everybody come in the locker room and the nigga sitting at his locker. he don't got no remorse on his face.
No, he ain't called my
He's
play.
like, man,
Yeah.
shit, they ain't called no
My
plays
play.
for me.
He ain't called my play.
I've seen that before.
He ain't called 3 down.
It's all good. What we doing after this, man? What we doing?
But that's when you know. But that's when you know he's checked out mentally.
Yeah.
You know, from the game. Like I don't even think a lot of guys can't even come back from that. Because once you like that, it's like, oh, you done. And then once the teammates see it, you really done. It's like, yo, nah, don't. Don't
So
fool
for
with
y'all,
him.
instead of going 0 for 2, you rather him go 0 for 9, 0 for 10.
Hell yeah,
Go down shooting.
Shoot that, shoot.
Hey, now you.
Nah, this motherfucker, we finished the war. This motherfucker, he got 4 bullets still in his gun.
No, after the whole clip, he got a whole
He got
clip.
4 bullets. He got all the extra clips. He got the grenades still.
Grenades
Like,
still.
bro, you ain't shooting nothing. You ever be playing like I play Fortnite. I'm like, yo, anybody got any bullets? And motherfucker just load me like 400 bullets. Like, what you took all these bullets for?
You hiding.
I was asking for an extra 15. You got 400
Come on,
in your
man.
stable truck? Shoot something.
Shoot somebody. Shoot somebody.
One bullet might help, but one bullet might hit the dude that I'm looking for.
Think about basketball in this sense, though. Think about it for everybody out there. Like when you're a hooper and you go out there and you're shooting shots, it opens up everything else for other players.
Yeah.
So if you go to the hoop, you're driving the ball to the hoop, and let's say you just not hitting that shit, but you just keep attacking, it opens up offensive rebounders opportunities for Embiid. Easy buckets for him. You're opening up them to collapse the paint for Milton to get a wide open shot, Oubre to get a wide open shot. It's because you're being aggressive.
Yeah, the defense got to respect you.
They gotta respect, even in the war shit. Like if I throw my grenade and it blow up over here, everyone's attention's gonna come here. Now I can shoot 3 motherfuckers over here. Bah, 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 bah. I appreciate you sacrificing, your shots because you know you wasn't gonna hit nothing.
That's my problem with that's like, if now you understand, like when I was going at Vando and going at Prince, right? It's like, I'm not saying y'all suck. I'm saying do something, right? Prince started getting better at the end, like the second half of the season, right? Vando got hurt, but when Vando was playing in the second part, right? He was diving, he was cutting, getting easy buckets, right? Like, be a part of it on both sides. Yeah, I know you're here for defense, but come on, man, you're an NBA player. I know you got some points in you.
Facts.
I know you got some. I know you got a couple backdoor dunks or something, right? You just can't come out here and we playing 4 on 5.
Man.
Don't be that dude. Like, I'm telling you, shoot more. Don't get mad at me. Because you go out there, you average 10 and 12, contracts look a lot better.
Way better. Jeez.
I know your coach said defense win championships, but hey, it don't pay. It ain't paying.
They ain't paying like that.
It ain't paying like them buckets is paying.
That 10 and 12 different.
20 extra million.
Yeah, you're right.
30 extra million.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Be out there, be out there like Kuzma, be out there, boy.
Facts.
Hey, listen, one thing, when we was like, you can count on Kuz, gonna get him up.
Oh, he gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
The light skin.
Can't believe
Aggressive.
Can't believe
That
the
means-
Lakers let him go.
But that means, like, when you have a guy like that, like anytime he touches, like Michael Porter, he's a threat.
Yes.
Right? He's a threat. It don't matter. Like, all right, are you gonna say, hey, when Michael Porter touches, run him off the 3? That you're gonna have a note for it. Run him off the 3, run this guy off the 3. Anytime they touch it, they don't see a shot that they haven't thought was. You're gonna have that inside your game. Tobias ain't nothing here.
There ain't nothing like that.
Is
Scout.
Kuzma locked in DC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he would be a good pickup for somebody in the summer.
No,
Because
for
he could
sure.
get out of DC.
Trade
and go to
for him, something to get on the books. Well, like that's the scouting report. Scouting report.
Milwaukee would need a player like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unconscious.
Shit, yeah.
You need an
Yeah.
unconscious guy scout.
Philly would need a player. Philly
Philly, too. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Philly could take Tobias.
Yeah.
That'd be.
In case y'all forgot, Kuz also turned down a potential trade to the Mavs.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He didn't want to play third.
I'm not playing third option. I'm over here loving number 1 in the DC.
Facts.
You'd rather be number 1 in DC than number 3.
Hey,
And
no,
He definitely not getting the ball.
speaking of the Knicks, whoever gave Stephen A. Information or whatever about a possible trade. Did y'all hear that?
For Booker.
For Booker.
Yeah.
Whoever gave him that information, that person should be, just let him go. Just let him, whoever said it. I don't care, whoever is in the organization, just let him go because
How do you?
not right now. We don't need that type of talk right now. We're going to the second round. We don't need the players in this locker room thinking about they're about to be traded for a dude who just got put out of not right now. Why are you putting this kind of energy? And then the people you put on the thing is his 2 favorite players.
Man, that's crazy work.
You got Brunson's 2 best friends in this mug, and you over here talking about trading?
Yep.
Come on, not this all. Like the fact that whoever leaked that you're playing against it. You're on the wrong side.
Good, we could do a deep dive, but
We can find out.
the dots will be
No,
connected.
You can't blame the source.
No, hell.
You gotta
no.
blame the messenger.
No, you blame the
You
source.
ain't gotta say it.
No, you blaming the source.
He ain't gotta say it. He ain't gotta walk out there and say that shit.
The source, you blame the source because why is that even in the source's thought process? Why are you even? We just beat Philadelphia, dog. Why? This wasn't even Philadelphia. This was going into Game 7.
Nah, Gil.
Why are you even putting this in the atmosphere, dog? No.
Think about a jealous woman telling your girl. You know he might be out there fucking other bitches, right?
Yeah.
That's a lie. And this is your source.
But
So you not, as your woman, you're not gonna go to Gil and go be like, so I hear you out here fucking other bitches.
but the jealous girl is my sister.
But it ain't a real source. She lying.
But what I'm saying is
She lying.
but the jealous girl is my sister.
It's because your
You know what I mean?
sister mad because you put her out and you ain't paying them more than bills no more. She's like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Nah, but-
like how to be a player.
No, this is-
like how to be a player. The sister was mad at Bill Bellamy, wasn't she? She tried to fuck his shit up.
But this ain't no mad person. This is just someone talking about what they thinking about doing. This is not the time and place to do that.
But don't regurgitate the bullshit.
It don't matter. I'm a news
Stephen
reporter.
A.
You're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna say it. I'm saying as the organization, we are trying to get Game 7, and you're putting out information.
But
Game 6. Or no.
This is Game 6. Yeah, this is Game 7.
Connect the dots. What's the dot?
I think it was Game 6 when he said it.
After 6.
Yeah, after Game 6.
Yeah.
After Game 6. So going into Game 7.
No, the series was over.
Series over.
Yeah, they beat Philly in 6.
Game 6 in Philly.
Yeah, so
Oh, it was in
yo.
Yeah, it was in Philly.
Hey, see, so the information came, I think, Game 5 then, right?
It came before the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was because the Suns got eliminated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once the Suns got eliminated.
They got eliminated before Game 6.
And they were saying, well, the word is he
Yeah,
don't
they'll
want to
trade
be in
anybody
Phoenix.
for him.
He don't want to be in Phoenix. He may be in New York. And
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not
I mean,
my
we talked about it on this couch.
To me,
not my-
a hypothetical.
But that's
for
a
you, John.
nasty, it's a nasty take because, like you said, the timing is off, and you don't have to put it out there unless you want to be more relevant.
Nah, man, you can't blame-
He's trying to be more relevant.
No,
than
you
us.
gotta blame-
So you just throwing shit
Impossible.
out there.
Impossible.
No, you gotta blame
He can't
the-
do it like we do it.
You got to blame the dude who's inside the organization trying to disrupt what they have going on, right? This is not the time and place to be putting out information or what you want to do for your team. Your team is going into an elimination game on the road, and the players that you are we'll throw everybody in it. What if they was like, well, you trying to trade us all? Well, fuck it, we ain't showing up. Because you know that happens to players. Right? So the fact that like it's just like wait till the series over in the summer. Not right now.
But don't we as
It's trendy right now. They're good. They need them numbers. Who? Rinse do.
Don't the coaches in the upper management come down and say, man, don't be thinking about the outside noise right now.
Yeah.
Let's focus on what we're doing.
Yeah.
All right, none of that shit is going on. None of that shit going on. We good.
Yeah.
So for the guys implicated in the trade rumors, they literally can ease, calm down, like, these niggas just out here talking.
You can. You can, but it does like, damn, y'all trying to damn.
And it came from
I'm over there looking at my man's. My man's like, don't worry. Like, you know, come on, you know how it
They
is.
taping the
The more
pod.
unreal it becomes, the more uncredible
But
Stephen A becomes. He's it's like you becoming less credible when you do bullshit.
Like you want to throw it at you can't throw it at the messenger. There's someone who has to give the messenger the information, and I'm saying the person who's giving the messenger information in this moment is time is dead wrong. We're trying to win a series. What the fuck are you talking about another team for? What are you talking about another player for? Talk Brunson, dog. You know what I mean? This is Brunson.
True.
Brunson about to go in there, score 50. We don't want it. We don't care about no Phoenix
True.
Suns. We don't care about no Laker talk. We talking about, we about to whoop they ass. And you over here talking about, yeah, we willing to throw in everybody but Brunson. We'll trade every. First of all, I'm gonna just be honest. With what? You ain't got nothing, man. You don't have Booker type of material over there. All right? You don't have Booker type of material. You got Brunson and Randall. You gonna give us both? Because that's not what you want, because you want these two together. Other than that, you don't have nothing we want, man.
So does the messenger don't get no consequence?
No. Not in this one. This is internal. Like, this is like when they say when someone is speaking, like, come on, like you
Did you do know?
like the locker when somebody's like, oh yeah, inside the locker room, these two people, like we in the middle of the playoffs, dog. Stop. Like that's whoever, like I would have went up the AAA meeting. Who told him that? So you decided you were gonna say this and put this thought inside these players' head going into Philly? Yeah. You know what? We're gonna trade you to Phoenix.
So when the boss sends the assassin in to go send a message to the other guy, he get caught, right? Catch the messenger. The messenger say, I was supposed to send this message to you from the other underboss. He want me to send this. Do we let this messenger go, or do we kill the messenger?
The respectful thing is to show respect to the messengers. Let
And
them
keep him alive?
That's my
It sounds like,
job,
you
bro.
know,
we killed the messenger because how dare you come all this way to try to fucking send a message to me. Just like in 300, right? When they sent the messenger over and they said, you gonna bow down to Xerxes. And he said,
And look what the messenger was looking
and then
like,
the
too.
woman said, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what we do to messengers?
What?
Kick their ass down the motherfucking rabbit hole. Nigga. Get your ass down here. This is Sparta. This is Sparta.
But you know why? You know why you killed a, you know why the notion of you killed a messenger even exists? Because that's usually the person who don't have a weapon. So he's an easy kill for you.
Exactly.
Right? So then you're not a real hunter.
We're not.
Because-
But it's an easy kill because
That's what I'm saying.
Information is a weapon.
No, what I'm saying is when you think about let's think about like the streets, right? I'm looking for you because you done did something to me. I can't find you, so I'm gonna go after the innocent.
The guy
So
who know where you at.
So most of the time in the streets, the people who claim all the bodies, most of their bodies is innocent bodies. They never get to the person that they really want.
Right.
So they get to everybody around them. Yeah, that's not warfare. That's not real warfare.
It's bait.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat all your kids up because I can't get to you because you're too powerful for me, but I won't war with you. That just sounds stupid.
It's a tactic though.
I can't get to you, so I'm gonna just do everybody else while you picking me off.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I know you're
come
gonna
on, man,
be mad.
stay on your target, man. The messenger's the messenger, man.
Hey, Stephen A, you better
Hey,
get the fuck out of the middle.
Tell your man, tell your mans I'm coming. Smack him on the booty. Right then, go on over there and tell your boss I'm coming. That's the noble.
Whoa. Booty smack?
This man come with a
Booty
pen,
smack
and I'm like,
coming,
yeah,
man.
you got a weapon on you? Nah, boom. Yeah. Now run that back to your boss, like.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving and shaking. Clippers were looking to bounce back after the Mavs gave them their worst playoffs loss ever in Game 5, but it was much of the same in Game 6 as Luka and Kyrie showed why they were the best duo in the series. So the Clippers were down 13 in the second quarter, went on a 19-6 run to tie the game at the half, but the Mavs outscored the Clippers 35-20 in the third quarter and never looked back. Luka had another off-shooting night, going 9 for 26 from the field and 1 for 10 from 3, but still had 28 points, 13 assists, 7 rebounds. Kyrie finished with 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, scoring 28 of those points in the second half, going 11 for 19 from the field. Paul George, as we mentioned earlier, had 18 and 11 rebounds, but was 6 for 18 from the field, 2 for 10 from 3. Harden had 16 and 13 dimes, but was 5 for 16 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3 in the loss. Clippers got bounced from the playoffs in the first round for the second straight season. Oh, damn, Zubac, hate it had to be you. Let's enjoy the beauty of this Mavs squad. Kyrie, Dallas made a smart move, locking him up, not letting him team up with the likes of LeBron James or others. But it was an unfortunate game. No Kawhi. But the Mavs told the Clippers goodbye. And after the Clippers tried to troll, it wasn't the Clippers, but that Dallas at Cancun,
That was Clippers, dog.
it turned out to be accurate. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I just merely host. I convey information. But there was a Dallas to Cancun flight. Just the wrong team on it.
Dallas to Cancun.
I mean, but they could have went
Straight
Dallas
shot.
to Cancun from there.
They probably did.
Right.
Yeah, I would have. I ain't trying to go back to LA.
If I'm just flying back, like the exit meeting, watch out, I'll be in Cancun.
That's
We have Zoom for a reason.
That's embarrassing. It is. For the Clippers. I mean, you know, you guys were star-studded up, right? You know, without Kawhi. Without Kawhi, you guys had the better talent overall. When you say Luka had a bad shooting night, yeah, because if you add in the three-point line, you know, those shots. But for the most part, when he drove like he did the game before, they couldn't stop him. Like when he gets into the lane and he uses his side and his pace and his IQ, you know, around the basket, he's really unstoppable. I mean, you know, him, Shea, Booker, Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, DeRozan, they're mid-range gods, you know. So
let's talk about the Clippers a little bit. Get ready for what should be an interesting offseason as they make their move to the new arena, the Intuit Dome, with those 1,000 bathrooms.
100.
they need him.
What, 104 toilets?
I thought it was like 1,000.
Oh, 1,000. Man, you put 1,000 toilets?
You want to make sure you can watch the game action.
Why is that?
They don't even have 1,000 people.
Why is that always a conversation when we talk about that?
Just a lot of bathrooms.
Because it's one of those things that just doesn't make sense. Like you put 1,000 bathrooms in a dog.
Like, they ain't got no big Scantron. They ain't got no.
Wait, I mean, you weren't around the sports arena days when they used to have the trough, and then you go in there, you might get somebody else with PP bounce up and hit you in the pants. It was a tragic time during Donald Sterling era.
But to be the main selling point is we got a lot of bathrooms.
Get out.
Yeah, that was he was very adamant about that.
Yeah, that's
So-
it's like we got a lot of toilet tissue. Like we got a lot of toilet tissue. Y'all come
Probably
on.
still one ply though.
We got a lot.
Cut a quarter somewhere.
It fits in our bathroom.
I know one thing: if you ain't got baby wipes in your bathroom, you're nasty.
Get out of here.
The fans need it, man. Listen, the fans need it, man. They need to get in, pee, and leave, man. And the one thing you want to do is come in the fourth quarter. You trying to hurry and get back, and there's a long line.
Well, y'all know Staples. Them lines be egregious sometimes. You got to map it out.
Staples Center's crazy.
Got to make some tough
So,
decisions.
I mean, you know, it should be a smart. It was a smart investment, I guess. To get everybody back in the seats.
No upper deckers, hopefully. But there was much hype surrounding the Kawhi and PG era when both joined the team in the summer of 2019. Last 5 seasons have failed to live up to that hype. Here's a quick recap for you. So 2020, Clippers blew a 3-1 lead to the Nuggets in the Western semis in the bubble. Lakers went on to win the hardest championship that season, just in case you didn't remember what happened. Okay. 2021, they made the Western Conference Finals without Kawhi and lost to the Suns. 22, Kawhi missed the season with an ACL injury, and the Clippers lost to the Wolves and Pelicans in the play-in without PG. 2023, lost to the Suns in the first round without PG and Kawhi missing the last 3 games of the series. 2024, lost to the Mavs in 6 with Kawhi missing 4 of those 6 games with knee inflammation. So how would you grade the Kawhi and PG era based on the expectations 5 years ago versus the results today?
It's just it's a failure.
Summer school?
It's a failure to me. I mean,
D is passing, right?
I mean, you can get by with one, but it's not enough to graduate.
Is passing, right?
Not enough to
Just
graduate.
regular
though.
D, just a good old D.
It'll keep you.
It's a good old standard.
Just good old standard D. I ain't gotta take this class. I ain't gotta take this class no more, huh?
Is a D passing?
It'll get you-
It gets you to the.
It'll get you through, but you can't stack enough of them up and expect to graduate. Eventually,
You can't have all D's.
You got to mix them.
But you get to like if algebra 1, you get a D. You get to go to algebra 2. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
like I failed, but keep on going.
D stands for done.
Done.
Yeah.
Done to done.
So I got them as a D. We done with it.
Damn.
We done with it. Let's move on.
Damn.
We done. Let's get some new players in here. Let's refreshen it up.
No, I
That's
say
what I
so.
mean. I'm done with the experiment.
I say it's an
Facts.
F. That's what I'm saying. I
Yes.
put them all out there this summer. Put everybody in the middle. See what we can
They
get,
about
man.
to extend T. Lou.
Huh?
They about to extend him.
They gonna have to because Lakers after them.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that in a second.
I mean, it would make sense to put everybody else on the
Well,
line.
Ballmer, I think it said previously, he wants to make a big splash coming in with this new arena, wants some continuity with that squad. They gave Kawhi the 3-year extension. PG set to become a free agent. James Harden set to become a free agent. Westbrook also has a player option. Remains to be seen what happens on that
Do
side.
you bring Jalen Green in?
They're not getting rid of him.
No. Yo, hey, if you
Jalen Green for James Harden?
Houston's not. Houston, they doing it. He said, remember, think about the coach over there, man. Who you think he'd rather coach? Jalen Green, yeah.
You don't think he'll take James?
Now with that young team, they got the young team. They got their guard, they got their center, right? With Sangoon.
Listen, if,
And
Sangoon, Brandon,
just build around that.
You look like you had something important you wanted to say.
if I'm the Clippers, man, I'm getting a megastar.
Who?
I mean, shit, why not just go see what Golden State talking about?
To LA?
For who?
For Steph Curry.
Which Golden State player?
For Steph Curry.
LA.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you got what, new arena? You're gonna need some type of, you're gonna need somebody to bring some type of, entertainment and excitement in there. And you need excitement. So you're gonna need a player like Steph, or you gotta go find another young mega star that's on the up and up. Because
Ball. LA.
I mean, entertaining.
But the thing with the Clippers is you're getting this new arena. Are you going in there with the hopes of trying to win a championship, or are you going to bust it up and go just a new young team? Are you trying to rebuild and say this is because what happens if you go in there with this team and y'all are failing? You know how long you're going to be in the shit.
Yeah.
So you have to this really has to be like a really fast
So I'm saying they got
turnover. Like you really got to go like, are we trying to win a championship and then turn that bitch back over?
If you're Steve, right, and you're sitting at the table, you're with your executives, you know that you got a 50-year plan. This is a 50-year investment.
Yep.
Right? Our 50-year plan is not going to be immediate on our return, which means that we tried this early on before we made this investment. Now that we've seen 6 years, before we actually made the investment, what we had with these pieces that could have got us to a championship did not fucking work. So we're not going after a championship because you know what? We're on the West side. Now let's look at the West. It's a lot of fucking teams going for that championship that's got better pieces than we do.
The young team.
So why wouldn't we rebuild? Why wouldn't we go get LaMelo Ball for James Harden and Zubac?
The Charlotte taking that dude.
We keep Kawhi. We got Melo. Now we bringing in what with Melo? Fan base, younger crowd. He's an LA kid. He can actually be promoted. He can be the face out here. You're giving us a good player at a good price for a guy who's on the downside. You got Brandon Miller still over there in Charlotte. So you got a PG.
Would you trade for both of them?
I mean, I would want to take and take PG to that same trade and bring Brandon Miller over. Brandon Miller and Melo Ball.
You think Charlotte would do that?
I don't think Charlotte
For those three?
No.
Those three?
What's so funny is I think Charlotte. You gotta look at like a Charlotte, a Detroit. Look at some of them bottom feeding teams that might need a bigger name just to sell some tickets.
Just to sell tickets.
And then you come up off like Cunningham. If you can steal Cade and say, oh, I got
But do you feel like K's a big enough name for the LA market to rally?
No. He's a young enough name.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I have to go from, like, especially when you're looking at a team like OKC, right? You have to be able to, like, take your team and then flip it and make them good within 2-3 years.
Yep.
You can't go from this team and then just rebuild, and you're rebuilding 6, 7, 8 years. That whole investment, it's just not a good look for you.
Facts.
Especially when you're he's trying to go into that building, selling out tickets and doing all of that. So this has to be like, I get rid of this piece, bring this piece in. Like you have a 2-year window to really flip it and put it back and look something
Make
like
it look
OKC.
good enough,
And make
yeah.
it look good enough to sell tickets still.
So do you not think that bringing back this Clippers big three LA guys with Harden, PG, and Kawhi is enough to sell it to the LA market?
They're too old.
Or are they just fed up with it?
They just proved they couldn't do it. They just proved it to LA.
But no Kawhi with knee injury, but it's been the same thing.
How many times? But that's what I'm saying. How many times you gonna keep saying that? Oh, this is this, and that's what I'm saying is if you're gonna come back thinking, all right, we're gonna go back into next year, we're gonna get to the 3rd to the 5th spot. Kawhi's gonna play 60, 70 games, and then we possibly might not have him for the playoffs. No, you can't keep running that same scenario.
How many people fit in their arena? The new one? I tell you right now, they bring back that same team, it won't even.
Nah, they gonna
I don't even think they're gonna crack over 10,000.
I believe 18,000.
They're not
They're not selling
Close to 18,000.
18,000. They're not.
in the City of Champions Guild.
Bro, they're not getting over 10,000. If they bring this team back, they're not getting 10,000. They're not getting over 10,000.
They're gonna win regular. They're gonna win regular season game. This is my thing: is why the fuck are they building smaller?
Right.
Huh?
Why are they building smaller?
You see where it's at? They can't. They can't.
More exclusive then. You make it more exclusive.
What I'm saying is, it's like this: San Antonio, right? Syracuse, arenas like that. You don't ever have to rebuild that arena anymore. You can, update it. But if something ever happens and the sports get bigger in 30, 40 years, you're structurally sound.
Yeah, we're here.
Woo! When you capped off 17,000, 16,000, you have a dynasty. You can't capitalize on your dynasty. Let's just say Indiana has the smallest arena in the NBA, right? 17,000. Let's say you have the number one, boom, you end up getting damn near Zion and all these guys and Wemby and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
You can't maximize your soul. You're to the bricks.
I don't want Indiana coming after you. Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, I think currently is the smallest arena. And State Farm in Atlanta, I think 16,800 and 16,600.
You said Smoothie Arena.
Smoothie King Arena in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I'm just telling you because I don't want Indianapolians to come after you. Indianapolians.
They have an arena called, say that again?
Gil, the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. Smoothies are delicious. They are king in New Orleans.
Do they know Caitlin Clark was selling out 17,000 in there, right? Iowa, they were 17,000, right?
In the field house.
Field house? Mm-hmm. Where she was playing at was 17,000?
It's Iowa though. All they got is Hy-Vees out there.
Kentucky.
15-5.
Louisville, what is theirs in college?
The Yum Yum Center, what is there? Yum Center.
I just don't get
22, close to 22 or 22,000.
22,000. They have an NBA. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like.
Was the fan bases are different because the arena is gonna feel
Louder.
the prestige of the university more than just a professional team. We got college athletics has more of a fan base than NBA.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I thought they were gonna get an NBA team there.
For Indiana?
No, for Louisville.
Oh, Louisville.
Like I'm just saying, like, because what happens is because the arena's so smaller, what do you think they do to make their money? Price up all tickets.
Yes. Yeah.
Price up all tickets. Like, nah, man, I'd rather you build 50,000 and cut the tickets in half.
And just let everybody come in?
Yeah, you cut the tickets in half. You're making the same amount of money. It's like hope.
But then it's basically you're giving away tickets.
No.
You're in hopes that people show up.
The Clippers used to do it back in the day.
No. What I'm saying is that if tickets are $20 all the way up there, you expand the arena $10.
They can
$10. Now everybody got $10.
So they used to give them back for free. Remember back in the everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm gonna save my $10 for gas. I'm gonna watch these trash ass niggas go play.
But you're gonna watch who they're playing though.
$10. Yeah, $10.
The Wolves are in town.
Man, I could have went to Taco Bell with this shit.
The Wolves
man.
are in town.
I could have went to Taco Bell.
Go watch
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Give me a couple tacos, man. Come with salute.
No, what happens is they don't think about the masses, right? As your bottom tier of celebrities, they're gonna buy. You wanna fill out this, right? This is what's empty. Them nosebleeds, those are what's empty, right? That's where you need to lower the price to get more of them in there. That sound comes down.
Yeah.
Right? The celebrities, they not cheering for nothing. Right? So when you're talking about just, the demand, it's the person who has the best product for the cheapest price. Right?
Say it again.
Best product, cheapest price.
Gotta have a good product.
But if I got the Blue Magic up there, they gonna get high down here. Right? If they come into the gym,
who we coming to see though? The product is who we coming to see.
So
if we coming to see some old ass niggas that ain't getting the job done, and we like, man, I'm tired of seeing this.
That's never playing.
I'm tired. Like you said, Melo with the fan base he got the shoe contract.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna bring them. He gonna bring them.
He can fill the seats, you think?
Yeah.
Over there in Inglewood?
Yes. And that was the conversation we had before about Steph going to Charlotte for Melo. And I'm like, well, if that was the case, Steph has a better chance of filling out the arena in Charlotte than Melo does right now because they're not winning, right? And it's a small market. But if you bring Melo to LA where he's known, where it's his home, it changes everything. because him going to Golden State necessarily not gonna. It's not going, it's still California, but it's not going to be like, we're coming to see Melo tonight more than in LA.
Bring Melo, Jello, and Lonzo. Bring
Come
back
on,
the
we got
Chino
LeVar.
Hills.
We got LeVar's back. LeVar come from out behind under that rock, boy. He got LeVar back, man.
I miss him, man.
Yeah. Come on,
I miss
LeVar.
I
him,
didn't appreciate LeVar when y'all had him.
Come on,
I
man.
miss him, dog.
Bring back.
Dog, he was entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, that was the most entertaining dude ever, man.
He made the shit exciting.
The thing
Michael
is,
Jordan can't fuck
the
with
thing is,
me.
he said all that and his sons got drafted. Like, that was the,
He did his job.
Like
He did
all
his
that stuff
job.
that they was talking about, but I just feel like they was hating on him because he was a dad.
Yeah.
Like, he was just pumping up his own
President
Because
black father.
they wasn't used to someone like breathing light into their
Yes,
child.
yes.
Like usually it's like the father's taking away. He's breathing. Oh, my son, he had 5 today. He got 45 tomorrow. 45. You can't- Never back-to-back losses.
You don't know how to
Right,
coach
that's
my
the-
son. You don't know how to fucking coach my son. You gotta coach him like this.
Like talking about, if you're listening to your dad talk, right? That makes you like smile. He had 5. He gonna have 45 tonight.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Damn, Dad.
Triple double.
Damn, Dad.
Yeah.
Damn, Dad. Relax.
You out there like, yeah, pop.
Better get 40 on their ass.
As a reminder, Lonzo, LaMelo Ball, the only 2 brothers to be top 3 selections in NBA draft history. So whatever you have to say about LeVar, put some respect on his name.
Come on back, man. Come back.
I can't speak for the big baller brand shoes, but the t-shirts for quality.
We need your back, and they need your back, baby.
Back. Yeah, that man said, I predicted this long ago.
Before they was even born.
Before he was born.
He said, I beat Michael Jordan in one-on-one. He was going in, bro. He was letting everybody in the NBA know, I got some young killers
It was
coming.
the best thing.
Heavy in the WWE. I used to have a line of fans at Staples
Oh, my
Center
God.
signing autographs for him. Obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like some people on the Lakers may have saw that and weren't feeling
Man
it.
said, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Clippers need to sign him.
For sure. Let him be
Stay in
Clipper
your
Darrell.
lane,
Let him be Clipper Darrell.
So let's talk a little bit about Ty Lue quickly before we move on to the Mavs. Name has been mentioned for the Lakers head coaching vacancy. After the game, Lue addressed those rumors.
Yeah, I don't really have a comment on that. I mean, it's great to be wanted. That's a really good feeling. But like I said, I want to be here, and hopefully we're able to solidify that.
Coach. That's the coach right there. You heard it. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. It's good, hey. It's good when you got another bidder. It's good, hey. With them Kanye, when you got a pair of shoes that hit the market, if there's another buyer, your price go up. His price just quadrupled.
It's called evaluation.
Man, Tyronn Lue has had a hell of a career. Like, just from playing to coaching, like, from...
Coaching.
Yeah, like what was he, like, second or third string? Like, for the Lakers?
I got
Yeah, we don't know what string he was.
I mean, I'm just saying, but he wasn't playing like that.
No.
Like, he got that opportunity in the finals and
He's done well for
took off
himself.
from there with it. I mean, against AI.
What do you think he did? What do you think he did against AI?
I mean,
He was there?
I mean, yeah, he was
Good
there.
publicity.
But he was, yeah.
He was there,
He had to be in the game to get
was in the
stepped
game.
over.
He was there.
He was
Had
like
to be in the game to get stepped over.
he was like the old boy who played against Curry. Dellavedova. Where's he at now?
Still
Still
getting
playing?
bread.
You know?
No, they brought out the IV for Dellavedova, though, that round.
Did he go back to his native?
Yeah, Australia.
He left. Like I ain't trying to guard him no more.
They gave him $40 million, too, for that.
But yeah, nonetheless,
He's not playing anymore?
Steph Curry of Australia.
So what?
I'm the Steph Curry of Australia.
Nah, but I mean, he played it right. That I want to be here. As long as everybody else on this, it got a little loud. Yeah, I want to be here as long as everybody else on the same page.
Let it be known.
Yeah.
Are you not going to address
Go ahead.
Shadstradamus?
What did Shashrudama say?
JJ's going to be the coach of the Lakers.
JJ Redick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
It's not even close.
Yeah, watch.
They gonna hire JJ? He gonna take that pressure?
Yeah. And how does it not make sense? JJ gonna bring in the coaches. JJ gonna keep it. It's his LA. He played for the Clippers. It's LA. It's JJ.
Lawrence
ESPN.
Fishburne.
JJ Redick played for the Lakers?
No, he played for the Clippers.
Yeah,
Clippers, but this is LA. Just
You can't be Nostradamus yet until it happens.
it's gonna work.
Negro Damas. What
What are we gonna give it? 2 weeks?
Nah, they're gonna wait. Oh, no, yeah, Clippers is done, right? Yeah, so they got negotiation. They said what? Him, Bud, Frank. They said Frank.
Move around, Frank.
They got to move around Frank.
Move around, Frank.
Dirty Frank and someone
They got Phil. They got Phil Hand. They got Phil. They got Phil.
who the whole Lakers staff was fired. So
That don't matter.
I'm just saying.
We need new blood.
They was off. Wait, they was off. I was fired as an assistant.
Hey, Darvin Ham needs to come back to the Milwaukee Bucks.
You see how that sounds? I was fired as an assistant, not a head coach.
Let me ask you this question. Does the Lakers bring LeBron James back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you bring LeBron back, do you not ask LeBron who you want to be the coach?
I just met this motherfucker JJ on the
No, you
podcast.
didn't. No, you didn't.
I just,
No, you didn't.
We had 2 episodes. Goddamn. This ain't my best friend, right? It's just 2 episodes.
We got 2 episodes. I don't know him. I don't know this nigga like that.
2 episodes, dog. We just got the crack.
Hey, you knew Draymond Green for a while, right?
Uh-huh.
One of your homies. He was salty because you picked JJ over me.
On the podcast?
Because I'm doing business over here. You ain't gonna
Like-
be, you ain't gonna be nobody coach no time soon.
But that would be like you just started this podcast and didn't kill it.
Oh, it ain't gonna die.
Yeah, that'd be.
He just gonna pick another guy.
Nah, that'd be suicide.
He's gonna pick another guy.
Suicide. You started suicide if you're doing a podcast and planning and a coach.
They got to keep the podcast going.
But that's what I'm saying. So
Whole
it kind of throws the podcast off. So I'm pretty sure
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
It was just we talking after our games.
No, you ain't
we're
finna-
talking about
a head
the game.
I just started this podcast.
A head coach talking on the
me
after
and my
games?
player.
I
me
ain't
and my
ready for that
player
one. I don't think y'all ready for that one.
Huh?
Me and my player?
Let's break the mold. Let's break a record.
Yeah,
So,
that's super sad.
LeBron and JJ talking sports after the game. Just like how quickly fucking Draymond run his shit, how quickly Paul George and Pat Bev, all of them run after the game, get on their pod.
That's just like having them Darvin Ham and him podcasting after the game.
Y'all not subscribing to the Darvin Ham pod?
After some of those plays, yeah, nigga, what?
Y'all not subscribing to the Darvin Ham pod?
They definitely subscribe and they want to know what happened.
And I was trying to keep this show Lakers free, but as usual, y'all
He
try
should
to
come
bring
on.
it up.
D-Ham.
JJ, new Lakers head coach, Shad
Stamp
Stradamus.
it? Okay.
Anytime you need some info from me,
You think so?
the Move Around podcast coming soon.
Nah.
Shout out to my nigga A-Verb and Rito Brown, man.
Okay. He told you here first. But let's move to the other side, talk about the Mavs. Finished 11th in the West last season, decided to re-sign Kyrie to a 3-year deal last summer. Went from 38 wins last season to 50 wins this season. Jumped to 5th in the West while addressing some of the defensive concerns surrounding their dynamic backcourt. But Luka and Kyrie combined for 338 points in the first round, which is the most ever by a duo in a first playoff series together that resulted in a win. You can fact check it if you want, Gil. On a Wednesday. But
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding. But what has the Luka?
Did you say first time? Like you said something. First time.
So Luka got 338 points in the first round, the most ever by a duo in a first playoff series together that resulted in a win. So there's been some losers that got more buckets.
Or a duo that's been multiple times putting up the same number. I didn't figure you out.
And I figured you out. I got you.
I figured y'all out.
Because you know I'm a simple man. Gotta read the fine print. But what has the Luka and Kyrie duo shown you with the full season together compared to last season?
That they. So even last year, the struggle was they didn't know where each other liked it and how each other liked it when it came down to crunch time. Okay. They got that ironed out, right? And at the end of the games, they're both actually playing off of each other, and it's beautiful, man. Now it's just trying to build a roster around them where they can actually. I mean, right now it's them two, and they don't have Tim Hardaway Jr. right now, so. Get some better pieces over there. They could be dangerous next year and the year after.
Are y'all rolling with the Mavs?
Yeah, they look more comfortable this year. Jay Kidd, of course, he knows how to get things together and going.
Got an
Coaching staff.
extension. They're trying to lock him down, make sure he don't make his way back.
Yeah, man, but I didn't know Tim Hardaway, he ain't been playing. Mm-hmm. They still been.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. It's weird.
Yeah, because that's about 17, 18 points a game right there with Tim Hardaway Jr. So the fact that they're doing it without him too is like, all right.
I think this is as far as we've seen them going. I don't think that we count them out of getting to the second round. I think second round Mavs.
OKC? And then they get
Shit, they got a chance to get OKC.
I mean, if we look at the matchup, you know, it's a tough matchup for the Mavs. Shea with Kyrie, I think Shea can balance out Kyrie. I think he can neutralize that. Then you got Dort and Williams teaming up on Luka. Mm-hmm. And then you got the outsiders after that. It's Chet and all the other guys trying to figure out who gonna step up to do something.
Yeah.
So that's really, you know, you look at the whole year, you say, you know, these guys got the talent. You know what I'm saying? This is juggernaut, you know, two-headed monster. But at the same time, is when you isolate them and you balance them out, you say, y'all gonna get y'all to a limit, and we're gonna see what the rest of those guys gonna do.
So this series about the role players.
It's definitely about the role players.
Yeah.
Because Shea gonna have to play defense.
Right.
He gonna have to play defense, and Kyrie's gonna have to play defense.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really gonna be if Jalen Williams can put the pressure on Luka when Luka guarding him. What is Lou Dort doing when he on the floor?
Tim Hardaway Jr. will be back against.
Tim will be
against
back.
the Thunder.
So you got Giddy. Like, what kind of pressure are you putting on guys when you out there?
Yep.
And then check, can you be a big man that's gonna actually be the game changer? Because they don't have a game-changing big with Dallas. So you got Gafford and you got Lively going up against you. Do you take that challenge to say, man, you get these little motherfuckers off me?
Chet.
If that's not,
Yeah.
Chet's not, with that mentality, he don't have that.
Yeah.
Remember, he's really young.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just excited to be there.
No, he's a dog, though.
You know what I'm saying? So he got to step up to the plate and say, I want to make my name in this playoff series. I think if he can do that, OKC got a chance. But then again, we talking about Dallas. Is Dallas, you know, the team that they need to be right now to make it past this series? We gonna see. I can't say yes or no.
I can see this going 7.
I can see, I can see that too.
So Luka, SGA, both finalists for the MVP. Who has the most approved in the series though between Luka and SGA?
Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I think the one who goes to the Western Conference Finals is. It's like they're both at the level of this takes them to the next level, right? If Luka can get to the Western Conference Finals, I mean, he becomes bigger, right? His name, he finally gets a stamp. We can't just say, oh, he does this in the regular season because he's doing it in the playoff.
And he's got there in 2022. They lost to the Warriors. Just pointing that out. He's already
there.
He's been there before.
I'll say, yeah, he's been to the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, he beat the Clippers.
But no, Jazz beat the Jazz the first round, Suns in 7, and then
2020. That's
remember that's when he smacked. Yeah, when they were smacking the Suns. The game ended.
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah.
He was.
the big fight. Yeah.
He was going stupid.
So I mean, they're both. Then the original statement still saying they both.
Yeah, but
both need it.
Does Luka have more pressure because having already been
Luka
there
does,
and not been able to get over that mountaintop versus SGA now,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
he got to come bring the Canadians back.
You got to put the pressure on Luka, son.
Canada's down right
no
now.
pressure for SGA.
No.
Because he's not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's what he was supposed to be
He's
here.
not
Yeah.
supposed to be here. Luka has an expectation just because the history of
And
him
he's
as a
younger.
player.
That's the fucked up part.
And he's younger. Like,
Yeah, that's just
SGA
it. Luka's younger.
Oh, Luka's younger than SGA.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn. But
but SGA's the underdog in it all, so it's like the lack of pressure on him will have him performing better. But then again,
SGA is older, I believe, than Luka.
SGA's older.
Yeah.
So you look
Wow.
at
Yeah,
That's wild.
Bro, that's wild.
He's younger, yeah.
This dude's been in the league.
That's how much
so
work
long.
Luka been putting in.
Both 25, but that year will be 26 in July.
you just look at Luka's pressure, and you say, look, man, Luka, we need you to play more defense. Luka, we need you to, show up in the fourth and take it over. All the little things that we criticize Luka for. He's proven it when he got there the first time. But to get back there and try to take it over to the top, I still think they need more. I don't think he can do it by himself.
Listen,
I think it's-
when Luka stopped whining and complaining, bro,
Yeah, that
I'm
part.
telling you, bro, they're going to have...
He's a terrorist.
They're going to have like a really good chance. If he can cut that out this series, because he has plays sometimes where he just like not getting
Oh, that's
back
a
or
Euro
just,
thing. Him and Joker do the same shit. They do. They just...
Yeah, but all right, but you playing against some young killers. This series is different.
You're going to see more crying.
I think
You're going to see more crying.
I think they might get this one.
Dallas, right?
They might get this one.
Yeah, I
Because it's who can average 30 for the series on OKC if they can neutralize Shea.
Nobody.
Yeah, see if they can neutralize Shea.
But they can spread it around. I mean, you got Jalen Williams to get you in that 20 range.
Because he's getting his 30 and they're still getting their points. So now it has to be somebody who can just get their 30.
Jalen gets his points off of SGA killing and the way he kills. Like, it takes pressure off Jalen when SGA is doing his thing. But
SGA is so smooth.
yeah,
man.
he's too smooth for it.
He's good, though.
But that's a good point, though. If you take away that 30 from SGA, there ain't nobody
That's what I'm
to pick
saying.
up the slack.
And I like SGA because he give you exactly 30.
Yep.
Would you put
It's gonna
PJ
be-
Washington on?
Who?
On SGA?
PJ. Yep.
I'll put PJ on him.
Yeah, no, that's who's gonna guard him. I'm not
Oh.
guarding Kyrie. Kyrie's not gonna be on him.
Yeah.
You're gonna put because he's a midi guy, so
Right.
you're gonna
Put that
he's gonna sit there and bop, and then just try to shoot over him because he's
Think
taller.
you put Luka on him either?
No.
Nah.
Hell no. Hell no. Keep Luka and Kyrie.
Size?
Keep Luka. No,
I'm gonna
PJ.
put PJ. I'm gonna put
but
PJ.
got
Just
the
saying between the both of them.
But
PJ
Luka-
and Luka, because you're not going to be able to
Yeah, I
put
put
PJ on him the whole time.
I put PJ and Luka. I'm not gonna put Kyrie because he's gonna get that shot off. Just like with Kyrie, I'm not gonna put SGA on him.
Right.
I need to put somebody that's sitting there with a little bit more length.
Yeah.
So then you'll be able to hide Kai, really.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm not worried about hiding them. They're playing team defense, right? They're loading up on every side. I just don't want, like what Luka be doing. I don't want him just get into a spot too little.
Yeah.
So go around the couch. Who y'all think taking the series? Thunder or Mavs?
It's a toss-up in 7.
I got the Mavs in 7.
Ooh.
Me too.
I'm going Mavs in 7. I think it's just
I was gonna say Mavs in 6, but it's still Mavs.
What a pro wants.
6 or 7. Yeah.
6 or 7.
And I think it was that commercial.
Commercial is
out of all the songs you could have
irreparable
chose,
damage.
what a girl wants, what a girl needs is what y'all came up with.
What a pro wants. I don't even know what they're trying to sell in that joint.
What are they trying to sell in that?
What a girl wants. What a girl.
I'm mad at y'all for that.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. Gil, got to talk about your former favorite team, Mr. B's current team. Now that they're
Lakers?
out. No, the Bucks, they're out. So now you were rolling hard with Doc Rivers and the Bucks. Bucks got some good news heading into Game 6 as Dame returned to the lineup after missing Games 4 and 5 with an Achilles injury. But the Pacers put him in the pack in Game 6 to win the series and advance to the second round. T.J. McConnell and Obi Toppin were big off the bench. McConnell dropped 20 points, 9 dimes, 4 steals, 23 minutes.
Damn.
Toppin was the Pacers' leading scorer with 21 points and 8 rebounds. Tyrese Halliburton had 17 points, 10 rebounds, 17 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds. Siakam added 19 and 7. Dame came back, looked good with 28. Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis each had 20, but Chris Middleton had his lowest scoring output of the season with 14 points. So the Pacers got their first playoff series win since 2014. And for the Bucks, it was their second straight season getting knocked out in the first round. So they did not have Giannis. But even before that season-ending calf injury, the Freak Time duo did not live up to expectations. Brandon, as a Bucks fan, Mr. B, Bucks in 6. How disappointing were the Bucks in Freak Time this season?
It was just.
Whoa. Can you correct that?
What would you like me to correct it to, Mr. Arenas?
Since, like,
I knew
Oh, wait, I was trying to defend
and I know
your
what
favorite
you
head
said
coach.
for the season. It wasn't a disappointing season.
Yeah.
Right? The whole season wasn't disappointing. Put the games on it. The last, 35, 36.
I was not trying to bring your favorite head coach.
No,
Doc
I'm not.
Rivers.
I'm not.
Okay.
Ain't got nothing. Do you think the last 40 games of the season's been disappointing?
Collectively, as the season started 30 and 13, obviously, but
Yeah.
from that point,
I mean, well, the start of it was great. You know,
we're dancing on Adrian Griffin's grave, though, if we want to keep it 100.
You know, and then after All-Star, you know, it went downhill. But, you know, like you said, last 2 years, first round out. You know, we're on our third coach. Injuries, you know, we got to figure out what we're going to do with Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton, you know, some pieces we can move, some pieces that I think we should move, but we got to figure out, you know, the coach's situation and everything. Like, I keep saying, they're going to have uncomfortable conversations this summer and figure out what the future is for them. And then you got to see what Giannis want to do.
Rashad, I see you.
I don't know.
Somebody tell Brandon to move the fuck around. Somebody want to hear that shit of fucking excuses and shit. I told this nigga last year, you can be in the same motherfucking position that you was last year. First run out.
Yeah, we was hurt.
Fuck who you got. Fuck who hurt.
But there are steps to success, Rashad.
We're hurt.
That's what he said, ain't it?
But there are steps to success.
Then what he end up doing?
You know,
Failing.
successfully getting.
Failing.
Giannis didn't even touch the floor.
Huh? Want to hear that shit? You brung in this other superstar. So if he do go down, we got backup,
And he went down.
right?
And I believe you gentlemen said the Bucks would still be able to dispose of the Pacers. Obviously, Dame missed 2 games with
And he went
Achilles.
down.
Yeah, he went down.
So,
Because that's what happens when you play basketball. Anything can fucking happen. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses about, hey, man, if we wasn't hurt. Ain't that what Jimmy Butler is saying in Miami? If I would have played, we would have won. We would have, coulda, shoulda, woulda. If was a fifth, we'd be drunk as fuck. I want to hear that Buck shit. The Buck stops here.
Ooh, does it?
Huh?
we'll see.
No, I mean, we already see. It's over.
We'll see next year. We'll see
No,
next
what I'm saying is
We'll see next year.
But he said like we'll see like there's some games going on.
I mean,
It's over.
we'll see next year.
Y'all niggas in Cancun.
We'll see next
You
year.
in Cancun
Hey,
now.
next time we're gonna see Bus Summer League.
Bucks ain't in Cancun. They at the Wisconsin Dells. The water park.
The water park.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
A fine water park.
About an hour and a half out. About an hour and a half out.
Hey, he wanted to sit. Yeah, we'll see. Like, there's no more games, B. It's over now.
No more courtside, Mr. B. No more courtside, baby.
It's not. It's, as the fans, I know that's
No more shopping sprees. No,
Because you know he can't say nothing because Giannis ain't here, Dame got hurt, Doc got there. It's
there's more disappointment or frustration with just how the season played out.
I mean, some of the
what was this talk when we was 30 and 13? What was y'all energy when we was 30 and 13?
Who's the
That's what the first 43 games, y'all didn't want to see us.
You're right. You're right. I was on one. You're right. I was saying, I'm still.
He said collabs was going, we was collabing.
Yep.
Jerseys was popping.
Yep.
What more do you want from
They
me?
had my face cut out.
Yeah.
We're going back. Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
All,
All right.
all you gotta listen to Shostradamus. I'll tell you this shit. Try to tell you.
need a
Save you
t-shirt.
all this pain. Look at your face.
They gonna have to really.
Just look at it. Just look at your face.
I'm hot. No,
They really gonna have to do something. I mean, it's you won your championship, and then from there, you've been living off of it, and it's over. It's over, right? You have to really sit there and say, all right, how do we put ourselves in position for the next one? Right, we have Dame, we have Giannis, and we have Brooke.
You have Thanasis too. Just bring it.
I mean Brooke. We have Bobby Portis, right?
Chris.
Who?
Yeah, Chris.
No.
Chris Middleton had a solid play.
Relax.
Chris Middleton's out there on one leg.
Yeah. He can take the one leg and keep moving. Right now, I need somebody with 2 legs. Right? I'm done with the handicap.
So you move Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to get somebody in here that I know that you're gonna be here, right? I don't need any more. I don't want sob stories when it comes to players being injured, right? It's if we keep, using this excuse, just like the Clippers, like I can't.
Right.
Are we into excuse making or are we here and try to win? Like, Giannis, okay, I can bank on you. Dame, I can bank on you. Lopez is solid. Bobby Portis is solid. I got 4 people that I know I can build around this. So from there, okay, can I get in? Can I bring in a Clay? Can we sit there and steal a PG? Can we steal one of them over here? Right? What young other pieces that's going at that nobody's paying attention to? And then I'll try to fill the roster and hey Middleton, hey, thank you, appreciate it. You got a championship, and see if we can get you into a better situation.
Move the fuck around.
And then figure out what our offense is.
And figure out what your offense is. But that, you got all summer. But from here, you got to put some more pieces in that. Like you need a real third option. Unless you're gonna say Bobby Portis, you are guaranteed third option. Then you got to find somebody that's gonna fill his position.
Do you think the Bucks fire anybody from up top?
Nah, because the guy up top who would get fired already fired the people below.
Good move.
Since when the Bucks been like a good winning organization though? Like why don't they just go back to being Charlotte?
because we can't beat Charlotte because we won a
Too late.
championship.
Too late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
too
know.
late.
So,
yeah.
so that's
When you luck up and.
But the Bucks were good before they were winning the championship,
right?
though.
You become a paper champion. It's like, all right, we're supposed to be good now every year. No.
they were good every year before.
would have been good
You're
every
okay.
Yeah. When
You're
Giannis
okay.
was getting MVPs, they were good every year.
Yeah, you're okay.
No, they were right
You're
there.
cool. You're solid.
They finished top 3 in the
They were
East.
right. No, they were. No, I'm
Every
about to say they've
season
been.
since
I mean,
2019.
they've been top 3 the last what?
2019, right?
With three
years?
first
Like
place
5 years.
finishes.
Yeah.
So that means they've been.
That's it.
Everybody was
3/3.
infected with that shit during that. Everybody been infected since y'all done got that shit.
It's when you have it's the thing when you have success and you don't add to it, right? You think, oh, like last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, last year they did get Dame, so we can't say that they didn't try. They just unfortunately, they kept trying to make moves too soon during the season when they should have just waited till after the season. But that's neither here nor there now because it's over, right? The pain is over. The Band-Aid, they couldn't put nothing on it, right? So now, why are we still talking about that? Didn't they lose like Thursday? They lost last week.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
We have not convened.
we ain't been on the show. We need
That
to
ain't
talk.
our problem.
We need to talk about the
That's
Bucks.
your-
We don't need to talk
We
about
need
that.
more
We do.
shifts.
Like we asking what
They're
do they
NBA
need to do?
team. They're
We don't
NBA
need to do
team.
nothing.
They're NBA
We don't
team.
need to do nothing to be honest.
All right, well, let's talk about another situation.
Boston.
No.
Oh.
No, Gil.
The team that spanked through people? No, we ain't. Okay.
They spanked everybody. What are we going to talk
Okay.
about?
Yeah, true.
I'm just saying.
Right, did the Magic.
Soon.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, okay.
10 a.m. on a Sunday. You see what kind of love they
That
get.
was crazy.
That is.
10 a.m.
I don't get out of
That
bed
was
before
nasty.
2:30.
That's an AAU game.
A 1 o'clock.
On what? On Sunday?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, they didn't want to make sure everybody got to church. They wasn't fucking around with it. They're like, ain't nobody gonna watch this series. All right, let's hurry up, get it before everybody wake up. Who won?
Who won?
Who won? Who won?
Who won? We don't know.
Hey, everybody woke up like, oh, the fourth quarter.
There's a game on today? Damn, there was a game on today. I didn't get to put my bet in today. Damn, I got that.
Did not get the higher lower.
Hey, Shannon couldn't even do nightcap. He had to do afternoon cap. They put come on, Joe. God damn, they just finished just now.
Just finished, just now. Good.
It's a brunch cap. Let's go.
Don't get out the bed before 2:30. But Pat Bev was the subject of controversy after some questionable actions during and after the game. I'm sure you guys saw this, but for those who haven't. So late in the fourth quarter, he was seen throwing a ball into the stands, missing the fan he was aiming for and hitting a female fan.
And had to do it
So
again.
when another fan tossed the ball back to Beverly, he threw the ball back at the fan. Hey, throw me the ball back so I can get one more good shot at you.
Wait.
So-
Okay, go ahead.
Nah, just Brandon, please.
No, I'm just. Did the fan throw it at him first, or?
He had the ball in the stands. He was trying to hit one fan and ended up hitting a female fan. I don't think it had anything to do
All we
with
got to
the
do is
situation.
film. This is fan.
Okay, just saying.
Did she catch the ball?
Nope.
She, with her face.
Ooh. Can I see that
shoulder-
again?
shoulder,
Let's see
let
that
me
again.
see.
Let's just make sure.
Let's back it to the left it. So you'll see it right here.
Damn. I'm suing.
Hit that
I'm
nugget.
suing.
I want 150 million.
I'm suing.
Beat the first time too.
Keep your hands ready. So Pat Bev addressed the incident with a tweet after the game. He said, "Not fair at all. Exchange between a fan and our ball club all night. We warned and asked for help all night. Not fair."
Oh,
I thought he was going to say that we had an exchange between a fan and our ball. He should just take out the club and just our ball all night because they got hit with this motherfucker all night.
damn.
So-
Bing, bing.
So according to a report from The Athletic, the exchange between Beverly and one of the fans behind the bench escalated when the Bucks were breaking a huddle and the fan yelled, "Cancun, Cancun on 3."
Wait, that's why?
Hey.
Amongst other
Man
things.
playing the victim,
No, wait, no. The Cancun, though.
Lovely city.
getting blasted.
And then in the Bucks locker room after the game, Pat Bev refused to answer a question from an ESPN producer after she told him she didn't subscribe to his podcast. He later apologized, but the damage was done. Let's talk about.
Look, all he could have said was, "This ain't the ball this ain't the 60-point ball that was supposed to be in Giannis. I'm just giving it back to y'all. I'm just giving it back to y'all. Here you go. You take this fake ball you done gave me and boop." Nah,
We'll
but
see if that defense holds water.
it got. Well, let's see. He didn't get suspended. He did it at the right time.
Yeah, season
Can't get suspended for a game.
Can he not get suspended coming into the following season? in Adam Silver's NBA.
I mean, but they would have made a decision by now, right?
Yeah.
I think they just let it go.
Yeah, it is what it is.
They were overwhelmed by the Kendrick Drake situation.
The locker room stuff, that's why I say it's hard to be in the moments on both sides, because you're asking questions during heated moments in real time, and you get fined if you don't talk about it. You get fined if you do talk about it. But you still got to be a professional.
Thank you.
You still got to be a professional.
Thank you, Gilbert.
But it seemed like it started off kind of like as a joke, and then it just seemed like it got more irritated. Like, are you subscribed to my podcast? No, but he is. Oh, okay.
Pat Bev has been.
I think it just went a little bit further than it was.
He's been diligently promoting the pod all season long.
Don't that look like scraping? Scraping and clawing for subscribers? You're scraping, bro. To the point where you don't want to do an interview with motherfucker just is not subscribed to your fucking podcast. That's what. Hey, if the new generation ain't never seen what a sore loser look like, that's what a sore loser look like. That's a sore loser. When you lose like that, elimination game, you throwing balls at the motherfucking fans in the stand, then you come in the locker room and do some shit like that. Now, I thought I was tripping because I don't know the nigga. He came on here and he was talking that shit.
He was a guest of the
saying
show.
all that shit he was saying, right? You know what I'm saying? But then to see all this shit play out the way it's been playing out, I'm like, man, this is the kind of nigga you is. Like that's what the glaring part, because I wanted to just get a nigga past, like, okay, you just doing that shit for clicks and shit. You don't know me like that, bro.
You don't
But
think
to
he was
see this
mad?
shit,
You don't think he was really mad?
huh?
I said, you don't think he was just really mad, heated?
Mad about what?
Losing.
Is that what you call a sore loser?
I never said. I mean,
I don't think nobody.
Take your L.
happy
Take your L.
losers get in trouble too.
Yeah, but they don't go crazy.
Obviously,
on the reporter, ain't got nothing to do with your loss. She ain't go out there and defend you. She ain't go out there and block your shot, steal the ball from you, and none of that. Ain't got nothing to do with this. Neither did the fan in the stands. Cancun on 3, 1, 2, 3. Y'all niggas is going to Cancun.
Wisconsin Dells.
This ain't got nothing to do with nobody but you.
I mean,
Go out there, 38 a game.
But I feel like it was something else said. Like, because I'm not throwing the ball at somebody.
The fan caught the ball.
It don't matter.
Not the first.
She should have been looking.
No, the first time. That first one.
Welcome to the game. Hey, it's about Didn't we say earlier? It's about entertainment.
that was.
She left like she was a part of this game.
They gave her a time and some Gatorade.
It's a time.
Move around.
Tell her, move around, lady. Move around.
No,
I'm just playing.
You gotta move faster than that.
Nah. I mean, it's.
Cause look, I mean, you can make me quit. If you can make me quit, you can make Tyrese Halliburton quit, right? Make all the other niggas on the other side of the ball quit, right? You that motherfucking cold. You supposed to be out there making niggas quit. Well, I'm just a quitter, right? All right. I just want to fucking know, cause what you made the fan quit? Did the fan quit? I don't want no more. I don't want no more. I don't want no more. Don't throw the ball at me no more. Then you made the reporter quit. The reporter couldn't even ask no more goddamn questions. You made the goddamn reporter quit.
With no podcast.
God damn.
No podcast.
You is a beast. You is a beast out there, boy. You be out there beasting.
We will.
You be beasting.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had a podcast, I'd probably be on the same shit. Just gonna be honest with you.
Hell yeah. After a hell yeah.
No, not that part. Not that part. Not the angry at the end. I'm just saying, as someone who's part of the same community, and I'm forced to do interviews with you, right, in the locker room, and I have a podcast myself, right, and I'm gonna give you my voice. The least you can do is at least promote the podcast a little bit. I'll be like, yo, can you just follow, subscribe? But you know me, I'm nice, so I'm not gonna say it, like that. I'm gonna just be like, yo, can you just give me a shout out on the podcast? Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna get my what's it now? I'm gonna get my plug-ins. I'm gonna just do. I'm gonna be a professional about it.
But asking them to like and subscribe during a post-game interview.
No, I mean, but there's a way of going. There's a way of selling. There's a way of selling yourself. Like if you ever seen me on the interview, Steve can vouch for this. I don't go on there promoting the podcast. Like when I did Paul George's, I'm there to do y'all interview. I'm not there to say, oh, subscribe. Like y'all can do that for me, but I came here to just do my interview with y'all, you know, get our friendship tighter, and then, you know, we can move. But I don't go on other people's stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I'm saying if I'm in an interview and I'm doing something, like at an arena or something, I'm like, yo, you know, can you just follow or give a little shout out? You know what I mean? Go hit those, you know.
Yeah.
And shout out to that Paul.
It seems like it'll make the friendship better with the media. But, you know, it seems like the guys who got podcasts, they're on the, I don't need you guys. So I don't really need to give y'all shit because I can just leave here and just go on my own podcast.
Well, I mean,
spit my own game.
You
can't do it like that. You
can give basic answers during your post game interview. Say, hey, if you want more, go ahead and I'll be talking about it on the podcast.
Hey, that pen is powerful, dog.
That's real.
You gotta understand that pen. I don't care. We can sit here and be digital all we want. That pen is still powerful. So you still gotta. Hey, man, how you doing? How's the family? Hey, you know. Tell your wife to watch me every once in a while. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna get my shit off.
Yeah, we appreciated your appearance on Podcast P Show. Paul George needs to pull up to the arena though, fulfill the prophecy.
Yeah, bring us some Paul George. Bring us PlayStation PGs.
Quickly, we're gonna talk about, you know, we got a ton of Cavs Magic fans in the chat, all 7 of y'all. So heading into Game 7 of the Magic Cavs series, the home teams were 6-0. Donovan Mitchell made sure that trend continued. Cavs were down by as much as 18 in the first half, but bounced back in the second half to secure the win. Spider followed up his 50-point Game 6 with 39 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists in Game 7. Evan Mobley had 11 points, 16 rebounds, 5 blocks. Karis LeVert played big minutes off the bench with 15, 5, and 4. Paolo Banchero led the Magic with 38 points, 16 rebounds, and 3 steals. But Franz Wagner struggled in the game, going 1 for 15 from the field, only scoring 6 points. This was the Cavs' first playoff series win without LeBron since 1993. For the series, Donovan Mitchell averaged 29 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Been some talk about max contract extension when it comes to Donovan Mitchell. Did he prove he's deserving a max extension with this performance?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a max. I mean, he's a max player. I mean, you know, I think his frustration is that 65 games to keep him out of the super max. You know, no one's questioning the regular max with somebody like him. He's a max player. That all NBA puts you into super max, and you know the frustration thing is he didn't get to that 65 games to unlock that. So. That extra $40 million, you know, that kind of like, ugh.
It hurts.
Yeah, so, you know, giving him the regular max, you know, he's gonna sign the regular max. That wasn't the negotiation problem. It was waiting to the end of the season to see if he can get that 65, but because he missed 65 games or he didn't hit that mark, he can't even unlock it. So,
Brandon, I know you have some thoughts on this whole Donovan Mitchell situation you alluded to earlier in the show.
I mean, he cool.
He's cool.
You think he went the regular?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, max, that's fine, but nothing other than that. I mean, he all right. Like, you know, looked like he should have been taller. Looked like he just stopped growing at like. See, I don't know. It's like he's supposed to be Dwayne Wade, but not. Like in a way, I don't know. Just whatever, man. He ain't no number 1 option though.
Rashad, I see
He
you
ain't
there.
number 1.
I'm just trying to figure out what the disdain is.
The disdain is that you took Orlando, a first-year team, to 7 games in the playoffs, and I'm supposed to give you we should have got them out of here in 5.
Are we that good?
On paper. Yeah, I mean, they 3, right? Cavs? 4.
Yeah, they 4, but I mean,
they was 3 last year too, right?
Yeah, but
Are they that good?
I mean, Orlando not
They were
that
4
good.
last year as well.
You putting a lot of pressure on Donovan.
Yeah,
I mean, y'all saying he supposed to be number 1 and
He
all
is
this.
the number 1.
Okay, well,
What didn't he have 50?
and they about to get 4-0.
he have 50?
They about to get 4-0 against Boston.
Maybe.
No, ain't no maybe. Ain't no maybe. Ain't no maybe. It ain't no maybe. It is.
Maybe, but
This is the rule we went down.
I mean, but what is Garland giving him?
Huh?
What is Garland giving him?
Garland be hurt.
He be hurt, or is he hurt, or is he playing?
He's playing right now.
All right. So look, what is Garland giving him?
So Darius Garland for the series averaged 15 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds.
All right, what is it's the big fella?
I mean,
what's Mobley giving him?
I mean, what was he doing? What was he doing in Utah? Same thing. Out. Like, not. Calm down on the depth, Donovan Mitchell.
Calm down on him.
Yeah, on the hype.
Look, I understand the Bucks didn't make it, bro. Look, you gotta
You gotta put that
energy away.
No, I'm just telling you. I mean,
you see this dude, Gil? He be projecting his energy the wrong direction, man. I mean, it's just uncomfortable.
How it took you 7 games to beat the Orlando Magic? Like, watch out.
But it took what, the Pacers 4 games to beat the fuck out of y'all?
Hey, I don't think.
Why is you mad at him for taking 7?
I'm not mad at nothing.
And it took them 4 to get y'all out of there.
Who? It got who? I'm mad about who? It took him 6.
Last game.
It took him 6 games.
It was 4-2?
4-2.
It took Indiana 6 games, and we didn't even have our best player.
4-2.
It took you 7 games to beat Orlando, and you think you're supposed to be this?
It's the Pacers.
I see why.
It's the Pacers, bro.
I mean, I see why Utah got rid of him.
You know what? I mean,
with Donovan Mitchell.
for the most part,
No, I do not fuck with. No, not nothing personal. I just don't fuck with his game. I don't know who he
What
is.
don't you like about his
I just don't like
game?
it. I don't like it. Look like he's supposed to grow more. Like he's like a Dwayne, like
He's
Dwayne Wade was
6'4".
never.
He's the same size.
He ain't Dwayne Wade. Not the same killer. I just don't think he has that killer. Let me stop all the trolling. I don't think he's that killer. Like I don't think he's a killer like that.
What?
Like Dwayne Wade or anything like that. I think he's a number 2 option.
Brandon,
And I'm sticking with that. I don't care.
I mean, did you see him in the bubble?
Yeah, they went home.
57, 51, and 44.
Oh, that's cute. I mean, that's fine. But
I mean, he was out there. I mean,
it took you 7 games to beat the Cavs. and you supposed to be the guy like that?
But okay, let's be honest. It's not like the rest of the people on the team is them.
Come on, man.
Like let's just.
Darius Garland is him.
No.
Okay, no.
Average 15.
No.
Darius Garland is him.
No, he's him.
Yeah.
But what Garland does is, I think he plays his position. He plays like he's a point guard instead of just going out there just being the double factor. Because when Mitchell's gone,
yeah, he be
Garland be in his bag.
Yeah.
Like he be in this bag. It's like he
dead
don't.
serious.
Instead of him doing like. Garland should think about how Kyrie and Luka plays. That should be you two. You don't supposed to be averaging 15. You're supposed to be averaging about 20, 25 also. That you got the points there. But Garland, you can see him, he sits there and he takes he just
He's trying to play instead of just being like just go.
Yeah. I guess someone has to, because they've been successful with the rest of that talent.
Are you seeing this energy he's giving Garland and then he's taking away from Donovan Mitchell?
I'm not a Donovan Mitchell fan. He doesn't do it for me.
About fans.
He doesn't do it.
We're not talking about fans.
Nothing about his game does it for me.
We're talking about the game.
I don't like the way he talk.
I think we got it.
I don't like the way.
Let's ask a different question, because we already know.
That's fair.
Here you go.
That's fair.
So what happened?
Nothing happened.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
You try to
I just don't like his game.
You try to collab with him?
No, bro.
What was it?
he didn't iron his Tech Crowd t-shirt before wearing it.
Bro, I don't have nothing personal with Donovan Mitchell.
Come on, dog.
I just really don't like the whole 2.0 Dwayne Wade thing.
Come on, dog.
But ain't Garland a 2.0 Kyrie?
No.
He not.
No, he don't. No.
Garland?
He's not. So how is he him?
He's him
Garland.
because he's just him.
He's
like
good.
he's
nice. He's good.
Wait,
dog.
they said he was a 2.0 Kyrie. Nobody's ever said that.
Huh?
Ain't nobody said
Garland is nice, dog.
Nobody's ever said that Darius Garland was a 2.0 Kyrie. Nobody
So
said
his
that.
game don't resemble Kai's?
No,
He got some bait to him.
No,
He got some bait
He just
to him.
got a lot of. He just
But
got
he
his
ain't done that.
own.
But we're not gonna throw Kai in there. But he got some
Somebody else.
like he's
somebody
in his
else
own
you can
lane.
compare him to. He just don't show up. That's
Nah,
it.
he
Kai
beat
show
it.
up.
Nah,
At
he
least
beat-
Kai show up. He just don't show up.
I think he's too nice right now.
Yeah.
Like he's too nice. I don't think he hasn't hit his I can do this too phase.
Right.
It's more like, oh, you the big homie phase. Like, you my teammate, you the he's in that mode still. When he realizes, y'all both can survive. Right? Y'all both can do the same thing. Just together y'all are a force. I don't think you should be sitting there saying, not be aggressive, you can get off. Donovan gonna get off no matter what. You gotta add to it.
I don't think they got that type of. I don't think they got
Donovan's
that
gonna
type
take
of
it.
chemistry.
That's what you don't like. He don't like that Donovan's gonna be aggressive and say, you don't want it, bitch, give it to me.
Nah.
Give it to me.
Like
I
it's
just don't think they have a chemistry. I don't think they got good chemistry. Honestly, I just don't.
Nah, dude. Like I think, like how long Donovan been there? 2 years?
It's his second year.
Yeah. See, it's one of those. Before he got there, he was All-Star. So Garland was an All-Star before Donovan got there.
I just
he
feel
made
like
the All-Star game, and then Donovan got there, and he's like took a back seat. Like, nah, you don't got to, young fella.
I think
go
he
out there and
missed
just
that
get
window.
buckets, man.
So if you really him, then there ain't gonna be no drop off.
No, man, it's just young.
I mean, a lot of people. I mean, a lot of guys have drop offs.
Yeah. It's like old, you know them old heads, man. Dude came in, dude's a 3-time All-Star by the time he got there, averaging 25, 26. He's like, all right, you the number one option, I go be number two. I guess he didn't feel he had them stripes yet to buck against the system.
Well, just
I think he missed that window.
Because you gotta remember, he's still on his rookie deal, right?
Who?
Or he just signed an
Darius
extension?
Garland.
Yeah.
I think he just got one. Did he get one?
Did he just sign? He must have signed an
got
extension because he only been in the
150.
league. This is 50 years, so.
well, I just want to say this.
Yeah, he got an extension. He made $34 million this year, and he's all the way through 2028.
Yeah, he got money.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, he made an All-Star game.
How old is Donovan Mitchell?
28.
See, I think that's what it is.
No, he came in at 22.
See,
He's 27 years old.
I think
28
that's what it
September.
is. Everybody in his position now is just better than him.
Better than him.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Better than him.
Devin Booker, you got
Where's
Ant.
Devin Booker right now?
He's a two.
Cancun.
They about to go. Cleveland about to go to
Where's
Cancun
Devin? I didn't
next.
ask you that. Where they
Shit,
about to
talk
go?
about
Where
they
at
about to
now?
go to Cancun.
Where's
They about
everybody at now?
Cal's about to be chilling with the Bone
Where
Thugs
they
and
at
Harmony
now?
right after this. He's not even like.
You know what it is?
outta
I think just Donovan's just been.
1990.
I think Donovan just been in these small ass markets. He just been in some shit ass markets. Like it just.
He's an elite
I went from
talent,
Utah to
Oh,
Cleveland.
he's okay, if Jalen Brunson ain't a star, this nigga definitely ain't a star.
Jalen Brunson is a star.
Superstar. If Jalen Brunson,
No, but they're in the same. They're in the
Same boat.
They're in the same boat.
They stars. and
Donovan was getting ready to have the superstar name, but it just
He went to Cleveland.
went to Cleveland. Like I mean, in Utah, Cleveland.
he's a short.
He went to Cleveland.
I mean, you know,
You go to Cleveland, what you supposed to do? It's Cleveland.
it's Cleveland, dog.
That ain't my fault. Shit, tell your agent.
So look-
Put you somewhere better.
Facts.
The hell? I go from Utah to Cleveland. Fire your agent.
Utah, Cleveland. Worst thing goes from there is what?
The hell?
Not Memphis, but
Damn, Gil.
You can't give me nothing better.
Detroit.
Well, he gonna
Detroit,
end
a fine
up in New
city
York. I
with
think
fine
he'll end up
people.
in New York. But let me say this.
Like that needs to hurry up and happen.
Who?
Well,
Who?
New York.
Who? Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, that's the next move.
Yeah. Come over there.
That's the
Be the
next
second
move.
option. Watch
I
out.
think
That's the
no,
next move.
I don't think. I think they beyond. I think they're beyond.
He's not staying in
Brunson done took over. Brunson done killed all that.
But he's not staying in Cleveland.
Know what I'm saying? Brunson done killed all that New York noise. That's him at that guard
he
position.
can have it.
I don't need 6'2" guard. I got that. I got
got
that.
DiVincenzo and Josh Hart.
I got that small shit taken care of.
Right.
I got that small man taken care
You
of.
don't need-
We need a bigger guard.
Donovan Mitchell's 6'2"?
We need a big shooting guard.
6'4", bro.
Donovan
No.
Mitchell's 6'2"?
6'4",
Like,
bro.
come
I
on.
think he's 6'4".
He's 6'4", bro.
Listed at 6'3".
He's 6'2". Come
he's
on,
6'4",
man.
too.
Y'all.
So he's 6'1". So
He's 6'5", but he's
No,
6'5".
no,
Hey, AI.
no, he's 6'1".
He's 6'6" with Tim's on.
He's damn near a
6'1".
midget.
He's 6'1" with six. He's 6'1" and
6'7"
6'3".
with moon boots on for
No,
sure.
his body like a midget. It's supposed to be bigger.
Anyway, moving on.
Let me say this.
Only
In
fans.
regards to Donovan Mitchell, though,
Yeah.
Chris Brinkley ended up getting upset because we mentioned the training thing. I want to apologize to Chris
What?
because I don't know how he trains. You know, he's saying that he do the shit we were talking about. We just don't be putting it on the ground.
No, he do.
Okay.
He said he be doing
He do. He do.
So
I
we
work with
just
Chris.
using him as an example of guys that, you know, trains. I just, like you saying, the reason you don't like Donovan Mitchell's game and the reason that it ain't really translated is because they train in the same way.
No, it ain't about the trainer. It's just,
Ain't in the same way.
No, it ain't about the trainer.
But that's
It's
what I
just-
thought.
it's-
But that's what I thought.
Okay.
So,
Let him finish.
So I'm taking it back
Good
to
job,
be like, you know what? You might be right, Chris. You know, they added me in this shit. I'm like, all right, man, don't take it too personal. We up here to do what we do. But I ain't gonna personalize it, because you said Melo, 10 years. He was doing the same type of training.
Mm-hmm.
He been working with Chris for 10 years. So, you know, things do pan out differently.
Edon.
You know what I'm saying?
He was with Edon.
Before that, yeah, Edon, because I remember Edon was in Dallas, and he used to come to Carolina a couple times. But you know, things change through the course of the year, so I don't want to put all that onus on Chris being a certain trainer.
Okay,
But,
look, hey, man, he do apologize. Okay, man.
That is growth.
He's growing up.
Put it on your IG. So last question before we move to MostlyFans. Let's talk about Paolo a little bit. Paolo Banchero was impressive in his first career playoff series with 27 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists per game. Became the youngest player to ever score 30-plus points in 3 games during the same series. Only 21 years old, Gil.
Yeah.
And in the second season, made an all-star game, led his team from 13th in the East last season to 5th. 13th in the East last season to 5th.
I mean, hey, he's showing superstardom.
Yeah, how bright is Paolo Banchero's future in the league?
It is bright. I mean, you can see, like, coming out of Duke, that he was going to be special just the way he played. And, you know, he's in an organization that needs him to be great now. And he hasn't failed them, right? You know, from 13 to, what, 4th?
To 5th.
5th.
And Adam
That's
Silver's
amazing,
season.
because, I mean, even if they didn't make the playoffs, we still going to be like, oh, young fella's getting better. So the fact that they even made the playoffs just boosts him up, right? So he can keep his head high. I know it hurts a little bit, but, you know, these are one of those, just for, you know, tapping into your next stint. Right now, you should be back in the lab. The reason I say this is this. Your body doesn't know how to play 82 games or go into that next, you know, Eastern Conference Finals unless you're prepared for it, right? So if you look at some of the greats, right, they're preparing for that next chapter. So if the series are still going on, second round is still going on, you should be still having your body go, right? Training, go out there, doing a little bit of something, getting shots up until the end of the season, then you take the break like the rest of them. So when you eventually get there, your body is not shutting down like the end of the season. Like, that's what happens with a lot of losers, right? They're so used to just finishing, you know, in April. When May come, their body's on vacation. They coming out here, you know, 2 shots, right? And I mean, we can say what's wrong with Philly, but for the last 7 years, their season ended the same time. So their body shut off at the same time. Night. I'm pretty sure you get sleepy same time around 11:30.
Who, me?
What time you go to sleep?
About 2:30 in the morning, Gil, 3 a.m.
Like clockwork?
Insomniac,
Yeah. Every morning?
for the most part.
Okay, so your body's used to it.
Unless I get my edible on the weekends, on our day off. Then it's about 1:15.
It's about 1:15.
But that's real. Wow. But I know you're a North Carolina guy, but you got some love for the Dookie.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think that comparable for him is LeBron. I think he can, the size, the speed, the tangibles. He's showing that he could carry his team at a young age. I think that should be one of his reachable goals, is to try to get as close to LeBron as possible when it comes to a possible narrative of skill set and size and rebounding and passing. He don't have the expectation that Bron had, but I think that just, you know, the ability of playing in a small market, having guys that are not as talented around you that you can carry from 13 to 5. I mean, that's a different type of thing.
Who y'all talking about?
Paolo Banchero. Brandy, a big fan of Tough Crowd.
Yeah.
No, he's an advocate.
We'll see.
Had that.
I think he just hates that whole little series.
I just hate the fact that y'all went on me about the Bucks, so now I don't like nobody now. Right now. That little, I don't like everybody.
I had nothing to do with the Brandon.
Listen, we didn't do nothing to the Bucks that the Bucks didn't do to themselves.
No, it's the hate you were pouring.
I wasn't pouring hate. I was pouring nothing but love.
No, you were pouring hate. You guys were pouring hate all year. Had to deal with
all
this
year.
shit. Now everybody y'all like got something for that.
Remember I told you I'm a Dame fan. So when y'all was 30 and 13, I was there.
You were a Dame fan. You were nothing about the Bucks. You just like Dame.
And Thanasis.
Okay, that's 2 people.
That's it. That's all I need.
And then when Doc came over, you start
damn
woo 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 Doc, and knowing damn well you didn't want to woo 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 Doc.
Bad energy, Joe.
Shit, the fake head, like
we never believed it.
I'm just sorry I didn't.
The Gills Arena Mall let us know. It was all fabricated.
Right?
He jinxed you.
Jinxed it.
Come on.
Jinxed
He jinxed it. He jinxed
Yeah, I
it.
did jinx
the whole
And he
thing.
knew he was jinxing it.
Bro, he put that Giannis jersey. I said, come on,
Comfort,
man.
man.
He knew he was jinxing it.
Yes, fake information.
I was
Yes.
giving you fake information.
Just throwing shit out.
And the same thing you
Dr.
did.
Greatest.
You did that shit to my team.
Who?
Huh? The Lakers. The reason we lost because you, everywhere you went this year, took an L.
As soon as you seen him show up, he was like,
God.
we about to lose this motherfucker. Is Brandon over there?
Yeah. When the Clippers saw me, I said,
It's like Chris
L
Paul when he
tonight.
see Chris Paul when he see Foster. That's how the Bucks when they see like, oh,
Brandon's here.
man.
Brandon's
It's collab
here
night.
again. It's a collab night. God damn.
We got,
How many of y'all niggas got tough crowd on?
we got to start putting them against.
Shit.
We're going to put them against the bad team. Whenever it's tough crowd, we're going to be like, all right, we're going to do it against this team, guaranteed wins.
Guaranteed.
Whoever's in last place, we're going to collab with you.
Bucks lower.
Let's move on to MostlyFans, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL, and Underdog Fantasy will match your first deposit up to $100. We've seen a lot of y'all supporting the movement. Some of y'all are lazy. Get these higher lowers going. We got 2 big playoff games tonight for you to get the ball rolling. We'll see if Jalen Brunson goes over that 35.5.
Yes, sir.
Need it.
Now gone up to 36.5.
Did it?
Ooh, I see y'all done messed the lines up.
Went up to 36?
Woo!
They know he gonna get this 40 piece.
So our first question is
It's most likely.
from Underdog user KM Boat.
What up, crew? Your boy out here on the water. See what I do. Catching a few. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I got a question. The way Jamal Murray looked in game 1, do you guys think it was a mistake for him to play in the closeout game against the Lakers? Should he have rested? And another question. Heard there's a little friendly bowling game going on this weekend. What you got on it? Holla at your boy. Out.
Kenyon is on a boat. Shout out to Kenyon Martin, taking time from his fishing
I gave him
excursion.
some Oakley glasses. He needs
So
some balm.
he wanted to know, did the Nuggets rush back Jamal Murray too quickly with the calf?
Hey, man, he don't look like the type that he look like he's supposed to have his vest on.
He don't look like he can swim.
Like, I'd be surprised. Like, kid, you don't look like you a swimmer like that. Like, you look like you'll fight the water.
That's fighting the water.
Like, I'm gonna fight the water.
Get back.
No, but he do say he loves to fish though, so that's cool.
Did the Nuggets bring back Jamal Murray too?
It's hard.
Like that, you know, I mean, when we said it, man, like, you know, was that game, was his health worth that win, right? If you know, it was one of those teams that you know you can get the win on. But just like it, they've been losing the last all the quarters, so I'm pretty sure they's like, I don't know if we can risk this, especially given, you know, Lakers another win and making it 2-3.
Shit. I mean, winning game 6 and then having to go back to right? They have to go back. Wait, no, it was.
Oh, so 5.
Five.
They had to
So
go
he
back
didn't have
LA
to play
for 6.
5. He didn't went to play. So, you know, you basically saying, all right, we're going to lose, the next 2 to try to.
And then have a game set.
I don't know.
I mean, you got to play. I mean,
The problem is he played. He was too aggressive. I mean, there was he shot 28 shots.
Yeah.
Right. So he played. So we'll see what he looks like. I guess game 2.
Leave it out on the floor.
Yeah.
Leave it out on the floor. I think
Yeah.
he did. Think about it. If he don't do that, I think Lakers win the series.
And that was probably what they was thinking too.
I think they win the series. So he won, close it out. Let's get him out of here.
Out the way.
And we'll deal with it. And then again, it's like, I get the question, but let's not make excuses for his performance in game 1. That's my thing. Let's not make an excuse. Because if he left it on the floor, game 5, you come back, game 1, you lose. Now, just think about this. If he plays well game 1 and they win, do we say anything about the injury?
No, but that didn't happen.
Doesn't happen. So let's not use it as an excuse because you lost. That's the same type of shit that always happens in basketball. It's like, oh, we lose. Oh, my shit still hurt. Oh, it's still tight. But if y'all had won and you played well, you wouldn't even be touching this motherfucker over here. You'd be champagne and you'd be like, yeah, man, good win. Let's go off to the next.
So your thing is if you go out there, if you go out there, hey, you go out there. It don't matter.
It don't fucking matter. Ain't no nothing after the game. Let's don't even mention the fact that I was injured or how it feels or nothing. No, we're fine.
Right.
We're fine. We're going to the crib. We're going to keep going, doing our rehab. We ain't talking about shit.
That's what I said. I mean, he don't want to complain. Well, I mean, that's what I said. We can see a game too. We can see if it really affects him. But I mean, it is calf strain, so.
And then what you said, the second question, bowling?
So we have a Gills Arena bowling excursion planned. We will be at the Lucky Strike at LA Live for anybody who's trying to bother us.
Well,
we go to the Lucky Strike downtown at LA Live.
Wait, hold on, wait.
No, we're not going to be there.
Oh,
we're not revealing the location.
I'm about to say, wait, hold on. We rented the whole thing out.
You got to send them to the wrong destination.
I'm about to say, y'all rented that whole thing out. We ain't bowling, I'll tell you that much.
Why you want to tell them where to come? Why you want to tell them to come to see the massacre?
Gil, you've insulted a lot of people throughout the course of Gills Arena.
That's NBA players.
Man, y'all see that last bowling fight that happened?
And that's NBA players.
That girl in the face.
That's NBA players and not the good ones. Right? So what I'm saying about them, they shouldn't even be offended. You know what I mean? It's not like
The Lucky Strikes in Hollywood is cool too.
But higher lowers on the GA bowling outing this weekend. Who do you think will win the most games?
Out of everybody in the crew.
Are we gonna be competing or is it gonna be one of those things?
Y'all don't mess around.
No, we compete. We know he ain't.
Big Earn McCracken.
I think it's gonna be out of these two. I mean, I ain't seen Kenyon bowl, but I think it's gonna be out of these two.
Big Earn. No, I'm not good. I need the bumpers up.
What? He all right? No? Oh, my bad.
Rashad,
what you gonna put on it, Rashad? Tell him what you gonna put on it, Rashad.
Rashad gonna come in there rolling that bag. All right.
Yeah, he can roll that bag all he want. He gonna have to move around on that bag. Huh?
You move? No. They gonna make you move around?
No, what you?
I'm going to check my Palm Pilot.
Well, he busy? He busy. Wait, hey. He seen a goat come through that motherfucker.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
You know who he come with. You know you come with. I know you come with the work.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
Go and check it, sir.
I might be out of town.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Let me check my Palm. I'll get back to y'all.
Okay.
Katrina gonna go, since I know it.
That's your bowling ball.
Hurricane Katrina gonna go to the shop and get cleaned up a little bit. Cause she need to be active.
But I already told y'all, Gilbert can't be.
Oh, you got a custom ball, huh? I gotta give me one with the dog on it.
Yeah, because you was using mine the other day.
Yeah, that was nice though. I was all right with that.
I know.
Wait. What? So you said the other day, like when?
I mean, we been bowling.
Relax.
Hey, I've been bowling.
Relax.
Oh, you're not invited either?
Hell no, he ain't gonna invite me. Hell no, he ain't gonna invite me.
We invited you?
Hell no, he ain't gonna invite me. He ain't gonna invite me. Nah, he need to get his practice in.
He was invited.
Oh, okay, he was.
Yeah, he don't fuck with me though.
Bro, I know how
If it was just Brandon that would invite, he'd have showed up. But did he know I'm there? Like he don't show up nowhere.
I don't know you there.
Do you know when the light shines? The dark try to come in and shine outside the light. He can't. Wherever I go, he know not to be.
This gonna be the greatest bowling
He can't
team
beat
event.
me in nothing.
We will keep you all updated and informed.
It's gonna be the greatest field trip ever.
Nothing.
We appreciate y'all, as always, for checking in with us. Make
And
sure
I'm
to
gonna be
download
live,
the
too.
Underdog Fantasy app and use promo code GIL for a $100 deposit match.
Top dog. At
Top Golf.
He was like, he lost
I'm gonna
there.
be live.
At Top Golf, I ain't gonna front. I was killing y'all.
This has been another episode of Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa! We will see y'all Tuesday.
Tomorrow.